Do what?
Turn the volume on. It's Mo, Sam O, Kirill, and Alex. Good times in the morning.
What?
Is it best news ever?
Oh,
Is
for
it like
sure.
that?
Yeah. That's the delivery always. But I was also thinking like, okay, so best news ever, BNE, Beanie. Should we call ourselves Beanie? Would that be the quickest way to upset the fans of Beanie? Is to call ourselves Beanie?
I want you to call yourself Beanie because I love conflict. What's life without conflict, right? But no, definitely do that. And it'll get you viral for like a week and maybe just enough new viewers to kind of hang in there and make it a thing. So yeah, absolutely do that. And this show has turned into a show of so many acronyms, right? The NLU of the GTWM with the AMAs and the BNEs, and like there's so many acronyms going on, and I get confused at what we are, who we are. I think we're called Good Times. Welcome to the show. It is a Tuesday morning. My name is Mo. That's Sam in studio with Matt Aquino. Jumping in here any second, maybe even before I get to this next song. She should be here. Of course, Alex bringing up the rear. He'll be here, I would say, in about 15, 20 minutes or so. And all of us group together will be on till 9 o'clock. No Kay, I think today. I think she gets back on Thursday. If I'm not mistaken, she is in Cebu. But you guys are here and we appreciate it. 863-10899 is our phone number if you want to call us, get yourself on the show. You can also stream us live on playback.tv/Good Times. Great way to interact with other listeners as well. And you get to see us off air.
Doing a whole lot of nothing.
And this. And all that. See, if you're listening to the radio, like, God, I'm missing out while you're driving. So always make sure to stream us even if you're driving, because that's not a distraction. Text us when you're driving on the chat room, because that's not a distraction. I think I'm really good at it, though. The texting and driving.
Really? Wait, don't you drive like a self-driving car or something like that?
That's why I'm good at it, because the
there
car
you go.
Itself, so I get a lot of credit for doing it. But I also have no tint, so when I'm driving around, I'm just looking at people, and they think I'm an asshole, which could be true. You ready to go? So I just got here. I just came from work, just got out of my business suit as fast as I can into my second business suit, which is this right here. So I will get a song going, get our topics all lined up in order, and have you guys participate with us all the way till 9 a.m. this morning. So shall we?
Yeah, someone's like, sabi na may interview eh. And na naman tayo with the interview.
Hold on, Tanya here on Playback says, Mo, your name is being used on Plants vs. Zombies. This would be the single greatest compliment of all time.
As
is
in,
it
like,
a coincidence?
There's a character?
There's a Mo and a Twister. And you know there's no greater, huger, biggest Plants vs. Zombies fan than yours truly. If that's true. Oh,
what?
No, obviously, they didn't do that on purpose because they have no idea who the hell I am. But the fact that that is coincidence is so amazing. I love Plants vs. Zombies.
What? That's so cute.
I wish they come up with a new iteration of that game, because that is such a great game. Oh, good. I'm glad you played still. Okay. Anyway, sorry. A little side conversation on the chat room. My bad. Let's get Addison Rae with Diet Pepsi here. I love this song. It's kind of mababaw, but I don't know. For some reason, I dig it. Let's go.
Magic 89.9's Good Times in the morning.
Let's play.
You know, what sucks is that song's only like a little bit over 2 minutes long, and I wanted to download this Plants vs. Zombie game to see if this is really a thing. Like, am I really character?
I know, confirm.
I don't know. We didn't have enough time. It was a 2-minute song, but it's on Plants vs. Zombies 3, which I am really excited to see if that's a thing. You know, I know this sounds like bragging, please excuse, but I think the coolest thing that's ever happened to me in something similar to that was when I was made into a character for a Batman comic, like a legitimate Batman comic.
That's not true.
I told this story. It is 100% true. In fact, it was 2 editions of Batman, and there was a Good Times billboard in Gotham that they threw up there with myself, Mojo, and Grace Lee.
What?
If it wasn't Grace, it was Andy. And yeah, it says Good Times there on the top, while in the first page of a Batman comic. And this is not like Batman Pilipinas. Okay? This is like Batman, okay? And right when you open the comic, the very first page where the villain is there kind of terrorizing the city, right on the top right is a huge billboard that says Good Times, and we're there. And then there's a morning show wherein it's called Gotham's Mornings with Mo. And I am a legit character for 2 issues of Batman. And I thought that was very cool. If this is real, way better than that.
Wait, how did that happen? I mean, how did you guys end
We had
up?
a listener. We had a listener of the podcast that, and the radio show, that was the illustrator in the U.S. and would stream us.
Gosh.
And he was the guy who makes Batman. And I went to a comic book store recently, and every time I see a comic book store, I go in and I look for it, and it's always there. Nobody buying it. And,
but that is so cool.
And yeah, it's actually right now. I can't turn my camera, but it's right there. I'm staring at it. It's up on my wall. It's very, very cool. I should actually have it scanned and then kind of blown up and then just framed because it's comic book size. But still, I mean, to be a character on a Batman franchise in a legitimate kind of thing, a global thing, is sometimes I forget that it actually happened up until I remember now that, there are things like, say, this Plants vs. Zombies 3, if that's really true. Oh my God.
I don't even have the words to appropriately express how cool that is. Wow.
Yeah, I mean, listen, I've been in softcore porn. Still not as good as Batman.
No.
Yeah.
No one's getting that.
Just say it's Batman and the softcore porn right underneath that, everybody. It is 6:26. I know I said Mara was going to be there, but I believe. She said she wants to get into the studio.
Oh, so she's on her way?
I guess.
Even better.
Let's do this. Let's take a break. Let's take a little tiny bit of an early break here. Yeah. And when we come back, I'll kind of figure out. She said she wants to go on Zoom now until she gets to wait for her grab. And then when the grab comes, she'll get off Zoom and come down. I'm like, my God.
Oh, my gosh.
You're fine.
That is so Mara.
Yes, it's so Mara.
Yeah.
Let's do this. Let's take a break. We'll figure out the Mara situation, and maybe, again, Alex will be here by then. It's the morning show here at Magic 89.9. Back to this. Don't go away.
Good times.
Listen to the morning show here at 6:31. It's Sabrina Carpenter, who I honestly, my crush for this girl is growing and growing and growing. I love me some Sabrina Carpenter. She's dating the British actor, right?
Which one?
From Saltburn.
But she's not your type.
Why isn't she my type?
I don't know.
No. What's that mean?
Mara's here. Hi, Mara.
Good morning.
Good morning.
I like the messy hair, don't care look here, Mara.
Oh my gosh, you're hilarious.
Is that a dual ring light, or is that just because your glasses have two?
It's just this.
Oh, okay.
It's pretty good, huh? Pretty good.
Yeah.
For something so small.
No, it's good. Good morning, Mara. Thanks for being here.
Good morning.
Yeah.
I woke up late. Sorry.
It's okay. Where's the dragon fruit, though? That's all we want to know.
Yeah, so I haven't been sending it because it's not solid.
Oh.
Okay. All right. Well, thank you.
Like, I mean,
I'm being considerate.
How not solid are we talking about?
Oh, like very watery. Oh. So if I'm going to send something, it has to be beautiful.
Sam literally texted me before the show started and says, hey, can we not do any disgusting stuff right now because we want to give away things? No. And then she was like, well, how LBM are we talking about here, Mara?
That's exactly what I said. Ito na naman siya. Ay, nako. Galingan mo yung timing is what I meant.
Okay. Sorry. All right.
Because I've been drinking juices like this, so it's not.
I love how, okay, every time Mara is on, we're always going to find out something like, health related. There's some new product,
But there's always
possibly
surprises.
some live selling too.
There's always surprises as well, which is good with Mara.
I like it.
863-128-99 is our phone number if you want to call us. Get yourself on the show. Good morning, everybody. Wherever you are around the world, playback.tv/goodtimes. We'll do a little roll call, but later because it's always good to have kind of the full group here. We're pushing about 500 now in this first 30 minutes. So as we watch the community grow online, don't forget you can download the app. It's playback.tv. Just search Good Times, hit join room, and that automatically gets you as part of the club. It's kind of like the equivalent of hitting a subscribe button on a YouTube channel, for example. You get notifications when the show starts, both the radio show and the podcast, which is also very, very cool. Want to say hi to all the students on your way to school right now and parents who may be dropping them off. The question I wanted to ask early here, because it is kind of in our first hour, and I was thinking about it because I came across an article, well, not really an article, a post on The Economist. And this is not the topic, but it was basically kids that go to religious schools, like Catholic schools, most predominantly in our country, they tend to be smarter than say, your non-religious schools. Now, I know public schools for us, though, has still religion being taught in it, I'm assuming. Yes?
Yes, I think so.
I mean, that would be probably a safe bet to say. But I wanted to ask, when it came to the upper tier of education, not anymore? Somebody say not anymore? Well, one person said not anymore. I don't believe that. Are going to need more than that. Really? Not anymore. In the Philippines, we're not teaching religion in public school.
Is it called something else now? Like it's not so like blatant religion, Christian living. It's not that anymore?
Yeah, Bible or whatever. Kle. No religion in public school.
Is that right?
In our country? No way. Oh, it's called... See, again, you know what? People, here's my problem with sometimes with the online group. They'll put one word, no context. Like theology. Yeah. Like, what does that mean? Like, so, how about a sentence, everyone? Let's take a caller. These are why callers are always better than people who actually chat because they actually tell a story and speak in sentences. So let's take our first call here. Good morning.
Hi. Lovely.
Now, see, I built up the callers so much, and then all of a sudden they hit in the face with your stupid Mo. Anyway, that's not the question I wanted to ask. The question I want to ask is, when you start getting into the upper educational system, your university and your college, fine, we'll take our callers first. Sam gave me the let's do the callers first sign. Good morning.
It's always your decision, though, ultimately, Mohan. Hi.
Aww.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
I've been on that, man.
Good morning.
My daughter studies, actually my two daughters studies at St. Paul College, Pasig, so that's all girls Catholic school.
Yes.
Oh, near me.
The reason that I enrolled them there because of the holistic approach of education. That's the whole personality develops. So that's why I think they're smarter because not only hindi lang sa academics, sa buong pagkatao, religion, nagsisimba, so
yeah,
the whole social.
Holistic. Holistic seems to be a good word. Yeah.
I thought that was more like about diets and stuff. Is holistic an educational
meaning like
context?
Well-rounded ba?
Okay. Meaning like well-rounded.
Yeah, well-rounded.
Yeah, thank you, sir. Appreciate you. Thanks.
Thank you.
Yeah. Let me be clear with my question because I'm assuming that religion is still very much available as a class somehow, both in the private and in the public setting. But I kind of wanted to concentrate at the upper echelon of education, your college and your university level. Are the higher end schools really better than your mid-tier? And I'm only framing it in terms of tuition costs, like your big five or your big three or whatever you want to call it, universities, your Ateneo, La Salle, UP, all that stuff. Are those higher end schools really that much better than your next tier and the tier after that?
Given the differences in tuition fees and stuff
Given
like
the
that.
tuition, reputation, like is that a reputation that was earned maybe 30 years ago, 40 years ago? And in 2024, there's not really that big of a difference from Ateneo and FEU.
So not just religion. in
No,
general.
that's why that's probably my mistake. I shouldn't have started with that, but that's kind of how it gave birth to this question because I assumed religion is widely available in schools, whether it be private or public. But I really wanted to go, okay, at the higher end. Because I'm assuming high school, maybe your private school is still better than your public school. Elementary, I'm going to say your private schools may be better than your public schools. But at the top end first, is there really a gap between Ateneo and say something like a UE? Let's take some calls. 8631-0899 is our phone number. Yes, I know we lost Mara because we're gaining another one. Alex is here as well, right around the corner. Good morning.
Hi.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Short guy again here.
Short tongue guy. Do you have a name, sir?
Huh? Short tongue guy?
Yeah.
Like dila guy? Maiksing dilang lalaki?
Hey, what school did you go to? That was good.
Yeah.
Mara's offended. Like, okay, you can never be my boyfriend.
So dagdag ko lang yun sa high standards kasi I came from a private school nung high school ako. Meron kasi silang sinusundang standards that pass ko accredits. So mataas yung standards nila and may mga certain checklist sila that they need to follow for them to be able to like ma-meet yung standards na yun. That's why most of the Catholic schools, especially on the higher echelon, do provide quality education to their students.
Sorry, I couldn't hear him because of the slurring. What was it again?
So higher standards?
I'm kidding. I heard it. Just
Parang there's like an accrediting body. Is that what you mean?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
So naturally there's like standards that have to be met, which then translates to a better quality of education, like that.
Yep, agree. Tapos, sundutan ko lang yun dun sa religion for public schools. Kaya most of the public schools do not have religion classes kasi they rely solely on the volunteers that they get from the parishes that surrounds them. So kung kukunti lang yung volunteers na nagtuturo ng catechism dun sa mga public schools, so most likely kukunti rin lang yung mga schools na public schools na nagkakaroon ng religion classes.
Got it. Thank you. Have a good day.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you guys. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Good
Hi.
morning, Alex. Thanks for being here.
Hi, good
Hi,
morning.
Lex.
That is a good-looking shirt, my friend.
Hindi ko alam kung ano yung, pero pag public school kasi dapat ang mga nagsaseta yung nag-public school talaga. And you're talking...
Yeah, but our topic is not have anything to do with public school and private school. And again, that's my fault for maybe kind of
Yung lang
being that way. It's really at the higher end of your collegiate level education. Is the difference between your big schools, your Ateneo, La Salle, UP, whatever, is there a considerable gap between that and your next tier?
Okay, guys, comprehension skills. Come on now. That's the question.
I think I'm clearer enough. And I feel like that gap between those big time schools versus your next batch and the batch after that, I don't think the gap is that big anymore. Because it could be because of the internet. It could be that, hey, wait a minute, you can teach, maybe your teachers are higher quality at the top end by a little bit. And then that bridge can be gapped because of research. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like what are we comparing? Like, for example, UP versus La Salle? Ganun ba?
No. I think UP La Salle are in the same tier. I would say,
okay.
Ateneo La Salle versus, let's say your next tier, sorry, no offense, FEU, UE, that group. And then maybe your tier after that, I don't know what that is. But I just think that if we ever came down to a showdown of some kind, I don't know how we will prove it, there is not going to be a gap between the top end and the second end and the third end and all of that stuff. So our lines are full. And that's what it is. This is a conversation. So let's hear it. Good morning.
Hello.
Hello, good morning.
Hi. Oh,
Hello.
radio off, please.
For me, nasa estudyante din kasi, so hindi na masyadong malaki yung gap. Pero sa perception kasi sa mga employer kasi minsan specify nila, particularly from the Big Four, graduate from the Big Four colleges. So yung one step put forward ka na pag nandun ka na sa Big Four, galing ka sa Big Four. So
okay, we understand that. I don't think there is going to be a debate that employers will likely, and that's global. Okay, if you go to say Oxford, Harvard, all this stuff, they're going to want you more now. There might be a bigger gap though between say your Harvard versus your next group. But we all know this. That's not the question. The question is the quality of education. Is it better at the high end versus the mid-tier versus the lower end? And again,
I
I'm
think
going to say...
it's better pa rin kasi they got yung mga quality teachers kasi like sa UP, yung mga professor doon, sa mga alumni din, sa mga magagaling. Yung mga Ateneo, may malalaking sweldo. So, quality teacher din mga kuha. Like yung mga mid-tier na hindi rin ganun. So, may gap pa rin.
Gotcha. Okay. Thanks for the call. Appreciate
Thank you.
8631-0899. Maybe we should start also reading from some of the stuff written on the chat room. We'll get to you in a sec. Let's take our next call. Good morning.
Hello.
Hello, good morning.
Hi.
Hi, who's this?
Hi, this is Hannah.
Hey, Hannah.
Hannah.
Yes. So I think the gap is narrowing between the primary and the secondary tertiary schools. I've observed that, I was employed in a company that had a robust graduate trainee program. And they were very intentional about including schools in the secondary, tertiary crust. And I realized that it's not really about the school, but the agility and the training of the students. So I've seen Bedans really excel versus, for example, the number 3 ranked school. And it had partly to do with the education, but I think it's more of like the ethics that the candidate showed throughout the program. So she outperformed actually some of the typically ranked, higher level schools. So and if you've seen the FEU campus, it could rival actually the one in Taft. So the facilities are really getting better, and the students are like speaking better, more articulate. And so I'm thinking that it no longer exists. It's a thing of the past. And by the way, I'm from the school in Taft, so I say this without, any sarcasm, and I'm hoping objectivity. Yeah.
You can say LaSalle unless you're talking about Philippine women's. Yeah, you can say it's fine. Yeah. Okay.
I went to LaSalle, so I'm saying this that because typically we really are ferocious. Like we really want to say, we're for the top 3, but actually we can share the limelight to the other schools because they're doing quite well in terms of training their students. So kudos.
Love it.
To the University Belt. Bye.
We appreciate you. Bye. I stole that joke from Kicks over there. From Kicks on that thing.
compare mo sa, ito naman ang yung top 3, di ba? Ateneo, LaSalle, UST. Pero pag nagsabi ka ng San Beda, pasok pa rin yan sa tingin ko yung mga yun talagang eventually magka-catch up sila because San Beda, San Sebastian, Letran, Pero if we're talking really about isa-isang eskwelahan, halimbawa ang pangalan talagang hindi kilala, isang bayani, mga ganon, coming from from a province, medyo hirap kagad ang dating dahil sa pangalan. Unlike dun sa kilala. Yun ang nangyayari pa rin ngayon.
Oh, like the reputation, you mean?
Reputasyon pa rin ang nagdadala. Hindi na siya, kung ano man nangyayari ng gap, iba pa rin yung dating ng eskwelahan na hindi ko na nga top 3. Nung sinabi niyang San Beda is getting better, San Beda is always, pagka sa law, patay ka sa San Beda. Di ba? May mga specialty sila So, ang pinag-uusapan sana natin dito, may pantay ba? For example, Eulogio makapagal somewhere sa sa pagtuturo, doon kakagad magkakaroon ng malaking difference in terms of reputation Pero kung halimbawa, magaling naman talaga sila, yun ang pinaka-unfair doon. Pero pag sinabi mong San Beda, Letran, ang nagkakalaban umabol, matagal, may gano'n naman talagang equality dun sa mga top 10, top 20. Pag top 20 schools, medyo alam ko naman na may konti lang naman ang difference yan
Yeah, I agree. I think there is a shrinking, as Hannah said, that narrowing gap between the top end and your second group. But what Alex is saying as the bottom end, that gap still exists. A considerable gap exists if you're talking about provincial.
Computer college ako
Fine. Fine, I could see maybe that. But I think that also, as Alex said, would eventually shrink. I just think even if a school has more resources because they have more money, global resources are more attainable for every single person who has access to the internet, and that by default should kind of shrink in the gap between what one person knows versus another, depending on, doesn't matter how expensive tuition is versus one school versus another school.
I have a question. Sorry,
Yep.
I didn't go to school here. What is the difference that we're talking about in terms of tuition fee? For example, AMA versus LaSalle.
Alex would be able to answer that right now because he has paid both the AMA tuition and he pays the top end tuition for his kids. Lex, what are we talking about in terms of
four times?
Four times.
3 to 4 times, yeah.
Oh my gosh. What a huge difference.
Sobra. Ang anak ko ngayon sa Colegio de San Agustin nag-aaral, 140,000 ang tuition per
That's crazy.
year.
Man, tuition
Yung
is pricey,
anak ko sa
no?
LaSalle bago pumasok, I was paying 120, 130,000 per sem. Tri-sem ang LaSalle. So, you're paying 400 to 500,000 a year. So, that's 2 million to graduate.
That is nuts.
Kaya pag hindi ko inaasahan na magandang tinuturo nila, medyo magkakaproblema kami.
Final Boss here says, hey, let's face it, some persons going to the top tier versus the mid tier will always have a gap. Again, that's where we disagree. He says it will always be there. Could not disagree more than against that statement. I really think that in modern time, the gap is just shrinking.
Sabi ni Pinol, hot boy, are your kids 4 times smarter, Lex? Mas smarter sa'yo sa tanong mo.
No. I think that's a legitimate question, Lex. I think it's because you're paying so much. Do you see?
I know naman.
Yeah. Are they listen to this. Are they 4 times smarter than you? You didn't go to LaSalle. So you didn't go to Ateneo. Are your kids considerably more intelligent than you were at?
Hindi, pero sigurado kung may alam sila sa akin na hindi naturo sa akin because of the facilities, of the exposure. Kasi ang sagwa ng laboratory namin sa AMA. And pag nakikita ko yung laboratory ng mga anak ko, sabi ko, meron kang, kahit na ikaw yung pinakapabaya, I think you're gonna learn. Kasi because of the challenge of your, alam mo yun may challenge sila. Unless nga mapabarkada ka sa mga bulok. Kasi there's always bulok naman sa lahat eh. Hindi naman pero
as students that went to LaSalle, I went there, Sam went there. Sam, I mean, I've been pretty open here. I've had classmates of sobrang tanga, just otherworldly dumbass. And I think they're there because their parents are rather wealthy or maybe have some connections. But I've sat there and I go, wow, just the level of inability to hang with, the pace of the curriculum. And I just don't think that the gap is there. I think it's all prestige. It's all branding. I do not think that there's a considerable gap between the top end and the second end.
I think a big factor too on deciding which school you're going to go to has to do with making connections while you're there.
Yep.
Being in the company of certain people, which will impact.
But I think as we modernize, even with our mentality, the old school, which is our parents and our grandparents who valued, maybe overvalued Ateneo, this newer generation of employers, HR people, business owners, they don't care. And I can't prove that. I can only say if I were hiring, which I did today, as somebody who was hiring, I interviewed 47 in my interview. 47 candidates.
Wow.
Not looking. I'm not looking at that stuff. I'm looking at you. Show me. I want to see it. I want to see what the character is like. That's what I'm looking at.
But in the States, because you are in the States, these schools and the hierarchy of the schools, is it as pronounced as they are here?
I think there's a bigger gap. So your top end is really impressive.
Your Ivy League.
Oh my God, it's so
Harvard.
It's so rigorous. It's so rigorous. And
MIT.
Get in, you got to be the best of the best. So there's no yung sinabi ko sa LaSalle, may kaklase tayo na tanga.
You're not
never have
that.
You cannot have that. It's impossible to have that. So I think there's a bigger gap. But in the Philippine environment, I really, really don't think there's a big gap between a LaSalle versus again, your second group.
Okay.
Yep.
Ang ano kasi doon is the typical yung kainan caller, sweldo, facilities, may pressure pagka iba to sa iba to sa items ng damit na nagbabayad ka ng mahal. Tapos pareho lang ang quality. Meron talagang difference sa education, and kailangan silang magpakita ng dahil nagbabayad ng mahal yung mga parents. They're expecting na matututo yung nila, yung mga anak nila, no. At ito pa mo ang matindi kung ba't hindi na babago yung sistema. May tinatawag na mga pag naging dahil sa top 3 madalas makuha noon, di ba? LaSalle, Ateneo, UP. Meron silang parang tinatawag na fraternity. Parang fraternity tinatawag ko lang hindi fraternity.
No, I think that's what Sam was saying earlier with connections, and I think it's been said a lot regarding connections.
Parang
my rebuttal to that is I don't think that that's as important with a newer generation. I think that was important with our parents and our grandparents. But right now, I don't care who you know. I am looking for what I am looking for. And that's the more responsible thing to do. If I'm a business owner, I care about my business. So I want the best candidate. I don't care where you went to school. If I'm HR, I need to look good. I need you to make me look good. I need to look for the best candidate. I think gone are the days where, may fraternity, you've made connections at the collegiate level that should translate to a professional level of success. I think those days are either over or will be over. And that's a thing of 60-year-old guys and 70-year-old guys and 80-year-old guys, and not the newer generation of people who are hiring. And I hope I'm right.
Yeah, but I'm not saying that, these people who are hiring are looking for that, but because I don't think it's ever going to change where who you know is going to make a difference. It's going to make a difference in life. Whether it's, getting your foot in the door for whatever, not even a job, just for anything. And so it's one of the factors that will just up your chances to do better.
I think it gives you an advantage, but the advantage is not as big as it used to be.
Fair enough. I hope so,
And I think that's what we're saying. It's narrowing.
Yeah.
As Hannah said. It doesn't mean it's non-existent. It's just not as important, or it doesn't have as much pull as it used to. Let's take more calls. 863-1089. And by the way, can I just add one more thing here? And I know Lex and I have been doing this where we've been lecturing people on their quality of comments, but somebody was kind of giving Hannah crap for calling the show and for being there, I guess, because she calls a little often. I don't know. Guys, the people who talk crap about callers who are regular, they have way more courage than you do. That is by default. So anybody who kind of says, this person, it's Mike again, or Tan again, or whatever, just straight off the bat, duwag ka, you cannot hang with this four. They call, they have the confidence to do it, and you don't. You sit there behind the keyboard, you have no balls to call our show and us minimize you to the subhuman piece of mass that you are. These people have it. So please relax on the, it's them again, blah, blah, blah. We will do the fifth host joke. You ain't shit. You're not calling the show. You can't do shit. You're not shit. Hang out there and do that. No, I want to defend our callers a little bit sometimes, because they get a lot of hate on why are they calling again. They're doing something that you're not capable of doing. You're too scared to call the show. So if we're going to hear the same voices, at least I know they're assertive enough and you guys can't hang. Thank you.
Hannah's one of our bests.
Exactly. Educated, eloquent, on topic, and then some pieces of S here.
Dudong.
You don't even have the guts to call us.
Dudong.
And if you did, I would fold you.
Dudong, sabi mo, Alex, pikunin talaga. Si Mo nagsasalita. Sabihan mo nga, pikunin. Ha?
Yeah, listen, 8 times 10 or these guys. You have nothing. Just nothing.
Okay, yeah. Okay, I think you guys made yourselves very clear. Thank you.
Okay, but I think it needs to be done every now and then where you defend our callers. Guys, man. Please.
Dudong, sagot.
Can't do anything. Good morning.
Hi.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Hi, good morning, everyone. Mo si Leonard to.
Hi, Leonard. I love this guy. Leonard is one of our people on. Thank you, by the way. See, I call out the chatters for never calling, and then they call. This is what I like. Leonard is constantly on our chat room on playback.tv/goodtimes.
Hi.
Hey, Leonard, what's up, man?
Ayun, I graduated from a state university. So,
Yeah.
I can say na back then, wala akong naging professor na hindi magaling. Lahat talaga sila magaling. Lahat quality yung education na may kaya nilang ibigay. The noticeable difference was yung sinasabi ni Sir Alex na gap, yung difference was yung equipment at saka yung facilities. For example, kasi I studied design eh. So, may isang subject kami where kailangan naming mag-aral ng isang software. So imagine we were 30 dun sa class and then yung computer na available, 10 lang.
Yeah.
So 10 lang yung computer, 30 kami sa klase. So hindi lahat talaga matututo. So yung facilities, yung equipment, nakaka-affect siya sa learning process ng student. So yun yung malaking difference. Hindi yung actually yung professor or yung curriculum ng school, kundi yung factor sa paligid, yung facilities.
So Leonard, let me ask you, how do you compensate then? Is it then you go home, download the RIP, the program yourself at home and do it there so you can get some exposure? I mean, that's the reality.
Minsan magbabayad pa kami sa labas. For that particular class, nagkataon na available siya sa labas, sa likod lang ng school. May mga computer shops and then may mga nagtuturo ng software na yun. So, kaming mga hindi nakakagamit ng computer dun sa loob ng classroom, nagpapaalam na kami sa prof na lalabas kami para dun mag-aral. And then, kung ano man yung matutunan namin sa labas, babalik na lang kami sa loob ng school na, sir, ito yung natutunan namin.
Leonard, is this pre-YouTube has every single thing in the world as a tutorial time? Or this is medyo recently lang where you could have actually then just gone on an online source of education?
Parang nasa infancy pa lang ng YouTube back then. That was around 2010, 2011.
So this is what I'm saying with maybe it is narrowing because there is more access now to how to use this stuff now versus maybe back in the day where you are very limited. So.
Yep. And just to answer Miss Mara's question kanina, yung sa tuition. Back then, sabay kami nag-aaral ng pinsan ko, 4-year course. Ang tuition fee ko was only almost 6,000. So nasa 6,000 lang siya. Yung pinsan ko, 4-year course din ang kinukuha niya, almost 30K. So private school siya. Oo. So ganun kalaki yung difference. 5,000 yung sa akin State University. And then pinsan ko sa Adamson, almost 30K.
Got it. Cool. Thanks, brother.
Thanks.
All right.
Thank you.
Morning.
Right. Bye. Sorry, Lex, go.
Hindi kasi, naiintindi ko siya sa mo na meron tayong mga resources kayo, no? Pero marami ring na factors. One, resourcefulness na student. Siyempre, magsasay mo. Pag kunyari ideal student, nasa estudyante rin yan kung talagang masipag siya mag-aral. Second, yung guidance. Because hindi naman lahat na makikita mo sa computer ngayon, hindi mo na alam kung tama o mali. Iba rin kasi yung merong certified na nagtuturo sa'yo. I know available naabutan ko ang e-learning where meron kang tutorial sa computer, uwi ka sa bahay, kasama yun sa e-learning. Pero pag binabasa mo, tapos may exam ka sa dulo para ma-check kung natututo ka. Pero hindi pa rin siya enough. Iba pa rin talaga yung support ng isang teacher to, yung lalo na yung qualified na teacher, tapos yung support ng facility. I know what you're saying na, oo, hindi nga maganda yung ng facilities nyo, but you can go outside to study. Ang problema, hindi mo na ngayon alam sa kung tama yung natututunan mo or meron ka pang hindi na nalaman because you're self-studying. Ayun lang yun. Magkakabari pa rin sa student sa talino niya to get parang solo research, mga ganun. Parang ganun ang nangyayari.
Yeah. Mara, let me ask you, if you needed to learn something right now, where do you go?
YouTube.
YouTube?
Sorry, but yeah, YouTube.
Why is it sorry? I think people have made careers out of stuff that they've learned on YouTube. And maybe at some point, we're just going to go full AI. Hey, AI, teach me how to do this. And they'll teach you how to, sometimes I'll teach me how to speak French. And there's this whole tips and tutorial on how to do it. I think probably the most profound thing that we've heard today, honestly, is that Sam O looks like Jenny Kim, which was a comment put on playback. That's sad.
To which I replied, guys, that's really insulting to Jenny. Yeah.
I think YouTube is the way to go to learn stuff.
For sure.
Programs. Even, regular now. Are you able to retain it? Like, I can go on YouTube right now and do a DIY how to fix a wall, and I will still be terrible at it because I just don't have the innate capability to do constructional stuff, no matter how many YouTube videos I watch. But I think if you're interested in something and you're driven, you can go there. It might be debatable to say that you can learn as much there as you would at your high-end school.
And there's different people trying to teach you, different tones, different way of teaching. So that's why, I like learning there because I get to choose who my teacher is.
Yeah. And it's not $300,000 a sem or a year the way LaSalle is. I don't know. Again, I just thought we'd kind of throw this conversation out there. I love the variety of answers and takes on it. And if you are on your way to whatever school you're going to, if I was on my way to kind of the mid-tier or lower end.
Pero ayoko nang matuto yung doktor ko na. Saan ka graduate, Doc? No, nag-YouTube lang ako eh.
Oh, iba naman yun.
I know. That's what I'm saying.
I know. But Lex, what if, let's say.
I don't want to encourage people to listening right now na, anak, wag ka na mag-aral. May YouTube tayo.
Oh, no, man.
Pero
as a supplement. But let me say this. To get into, say, for example, you're to be a surgeon, and you're going to remove, so say something simple like an appendix. The rigorous testing to get licensed for that stuff. I mean, if you can pass, I don't care where you learned it. You passed. And I don't know if somebody out there listening right now that did not go to school but had to get certified for something really important, and they did it via YouTube or via AI or via whatever, like, I would like to hear from you. Because if you were able to get through a rigorous certification and you didn't do it by going to your traditional school, I would love to hear about that.
Yeah, I think so. Basta may yun nga, may certification.
Don't say I removed the cyst in my ear. Like, how? I YouTubed it. Okay, but are you a surgeon? No. I just saw, like, that's not what I'm talking about. Like, you literally got certified for it.
Yeah.
Not going the traditional route. I would love, because you can go to law school. I like what? You can be a lawyer without going to law school, right? Somebody said Mike Ross was a lawyer. Yeah, you just have to pass. I don't know if that's true for the Philippines. I think maybe in other countries you can, but just as long as you get the education, you pass, you can do it. Which is kind of nuts. We'll take a break. When we come back, we'll have hour number 2 of the show. You'll listen to Good Times here in Magic 89.9. Back to this. Don't go away.
Good Times.
Hey, sorry. Oh my goodness. Hold on. It's going to play another song. Stop it. Sorry. It's hour number 2 of the program, Tuesday morning. It is the 20th of August. Welcome to the show. 4 of us here in your ear. That is Samo in studio. The 3 of us are remote. 863-10899 is our phone number if you want to call us. Get yourself on the show. Playback.tv/Good Times. Lex, you want to go first? Why don't you tell everybody where you're at? Oh, and we haven't even done
birthday show pa rin. October 4 and 5. Maybang Theater. Sa BGC October 11 sa Music Museum Green Hills, and October 12 dyan sa Insular Life Tanghalang Haribon. Naghahanap pa rin ako, may 5 tickets na binigay yung isang ating listeners. So dahil bumili siya ng 5 tickets, may isang electric fan. So pinamimigay ko yung 5 tickets, 2 tickets and 3 tickets. Pwede, basta mamimili ako sa mag-email at yung electric fan pinamimigay ko rin. Meron ako nakikita. I'm just waiting for other emails. happy@alexcalia.com. 5 tickets po, automatic electric fan from Sharp Philippines. 10 tickets, ma-receive nyo yung electric oven. 15 tickets, air purifier, and 20 tickets refrigerator from Sharp Philippines. Ticketware.com.ph. Mura pa po ang ticket dahil early bird. Salamat.
Love it. Sam, how about you? You got the big podcast or stream show, Facebook show, however you want to call it, but it's called I Cannot Get Over That Photo. Look at that. That is amazing. Now, did you guys treat that on purpose, or somebody did and you're like, just I'm going to run with it?
Yeah, someone did, and I just didn't have the energy to be like, oh my gosh, can you guys look for another photo?
You know how did Neda do that? Did they Is this a Neda thing where they're like, this is what we're gonna go with? Parang boss, medyo pangit yung
But like, I'm warming up to it because I think it shows how excited I am about this podcast coming back. It's called Best News Ever Podcast.
Okay, wait, Sam, if you remove that this is a biblical or kind of a religious podcast, like just from the photo, would you go, yep, that's a religious podcast?
No, and that's the point. I don't want it to be, parang from the get-go palang, uy, religion na to. Parang, because it's like,
that's good.
Yeah, we just want to have normal conversations and yes, talk about faith, but it doesn't have to be so serious all the time,
You look serious.
I do now.
No, there.
Yeah, super serious. But yes, we stream every Saturday at 11 a.m. on the Zion Christian Mission Center Facebook page. And then the episodes are uploaded on YouTube and Spotify. You can look for the same title. But I also want to say congratulations to our friends over at Taters. They're celebrating their 30th year today.
Taters.
So, remember Taters? They're still around.
Will we get a t-shirt here?
And going strong.
T-shirt.
Popcorn. Sa mga movie, di ba?
Yes.
Barbecue fries. Let's go.
So my event sila today, they're gonna be at, where is this? MOA Game Park. Okay, so if you guys are in the area, go. I also want to say hi to our barangay captain over at San Antonio Pasig, barangay captain Raymond Leasing. Thank you so much.
Are you running? Are you running, Samo?
May activity kasi kami doon at the end of the month, kaya.
Can I see the photo?
Binabati mo, mapolitika na tayo
Vin, can I see the photo one more time of Sam's podcast? I will not. I'm not gonna make. Okay, look. Okay, Sam. It literally says, what? Mary and Joseph broke up?
Actually, you see that little the Good Samarites thing?
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's like, Bible chismis.
Buntis si Mary? Oh my God, hindi naman kasal. Like, that's what that looks like.
It doesn't look like a religious show. It looks like a very, very, very fun show.
Oh, thanks, Mara. Thank you.
Ako naman, gusto kong gamitin mo yan pag ba tatakbo sa politika. Yung picture niya, panalo ka dyan.
I'll keep that in mind.
Mara, ML tournaments starting up this week, next week. When is it? It's coming up, right? Just right around the corner, right? Your new season?
Yes. So it's season 14. It started last weekend, the weekend
Last
just
week, I'm sorry.
passed. Yeah. And we have it every Friday, Saturday, and Sunday.
That's Mobile Legends, by the way, for all of you guys who are in relationships. And
alam mo, medyo may awkward na conversation kahapon sa WhatsApp, sa group chat natin Pinag-uusap si Ateng sa Asikay on how to support my show. Nababasa ko. Siyempre, di ko alam how to reply. Di ba? Parang, nagpaplano talaga sila. Mga siguro tagal nag-usapan. Kaya nagte-thank you.
Honestly, Lex, I thought that was a separate group chat that you weren't involved in because they were literally talking about you in front of your face as if you were not in.
Uy, paano bang gagawin natin para makabenta tayo ng tickets? Yeah. May nagbigay ng tickets pero gusto ko rin magbigay tayo ng mga tickets sa mga listeners natin. And I was like, hello, nagbabasa ako dito.
Guys, you're talking about me. I'm here.
Kaya maraming salamat. Nakaka-touch naman na binibigyan naman ako ng attention. Manonood nga pala sila, by the way. I-name drop ko na.
Got it.
Of course we are.
Si Mara na lang iniintay ko talaga. Si Mara may gagawin matindi yan
Kasi October weekend siya, di ba?
Oh.
Yeah, that's the thing. I want to. We were talking about it with my friends, but it's weekend.
So support ka na lang.
Yeah.
Yeah. How awkward Mara feels now. Lex and I are going to be on the podcast, by the way, at 10 a.m. today, so make sure to hang out there. And hey, if you are, playback.tv/goodtimes is a great way to go about it. We should say hi and hello to everybody listening around the world. Now, where are you from? We'll give you a nice little shout out. Miss D's in Sydney, Australia. Thanks for being here, Miss Sydney. Let's see. Ooh, wait, hold on. I gotta pause. Hold on. Where were we? Hold on. Gotta do it cool. You guys know how hard this is. Rubes is in Toronto. Bad gal Mitch is in Canada. Called earlier.
Ooh, not a good time to be choppy.
Ryan is in San Juan. I'm choppy?
Yeah. I think you're okay now. Try again.
Okay. Mel's in Vancouver, Canada. Doha guitar for Nick. Silent is in Laguna. San Fernando, Pampanga for Ems. PJ's in Lubao, Pampanga. Skyrus is in Bikut. Christchurch, New Zealand. Mahina for Pips. New Jersey for Bernadette. Atlanta for Coach. Joyce is in Las Vegas. Am I still choppy? No.
Yeah, and it's funny because it's only when you start doing the roll call you sound robotic again.
Okay, sorry. Jan is in Shanghai, China. Down a little bit. Irvs is in Alberta, Canada.
Okay,
MJ
good.
is in
You're good.
Australia. USA. Lemsky's in Pasig. Hi to Mary Polo. Kumpa is in Brisbane, Australia. Mrs. Representative Toronto. Mike is also in Atlanta. Ray is in Columbia, Seattle for Dextria. Krisha is Lisbon. Well, thank you. YRC, whatever. Iloilo. BGC, Auckland, New Zealand. Thanks as well. Santa Ana, Manila. Calamba, Laguna, Marikina, Taguig, Nova. What's up? Wang is in Bahrain. Irvine, California for Messi. Francis is in Taguig. Melbourne, Australia for Joy Joy La. Sampaloc represent for Muttley. Thank you. Tokyo, Japan for Kayak. 10 is in Edmonton, Canada. Alabang for Shelly Bean. Singapore for Sai. Riverdale, Singapore for Clyde as well. Antipolo for Marv's. Any other cool places here? Victoria, Australia. Summerlin, that's Las Vegas. La Loma, QC, thanks for being here. Calgary, representing Hong Kong again. Anchorage, Alaska. Taiwan. Any other cool places you see here? It's kind of further away.
Salvador.
El Salvador, nice.
Vasa,
Tokyo,
Finland.
San Diego represent. Oriental, Mindoro. South Korea, Sam. Cheongnam.
Oh,
Where's
hey.
I don't know. She doesn't know.
Cheongnam, I think that might be like, if that's the one I'm thinking about, that is where my father is from. That's super cool.
Oh, no. Here's another one from South Korea. Oh, 2 South Koreas.
Really?
Spongklong, South Korea.
Everyone is from Spongklong today.
Spongklong. Anne is in London. Melbourne, good morning, chef, for AC Candy. Time Street QC, Las Vegas again, Tokyo, more Tokyo, lots of Tokyo yesterday as well. Marilao, Bulacan, my hometown. Good stuff. Thanks, guys. Appreciate you. Okay. Funny, what topic we should discuss here? Quite a few.
Sige, habang nag-iisip ka mo ito na, intend ko, ano lang yung sa Australia, ito na yung aking details. Sa Perth, November 8, Perth Town Hall. Yan, sa Melbourne, sa Adelaide, dyan sa Everest Event Center, sa November 9 yan. Tapos ano ba to? Yan, sa Sydney, November 15, dyan sa Cowboy Bar and Grill. Cowboy, K-O-W ba? I-correct ako ni Sam. Sa Melbourne, November 16, Abbott's Yard. It's Cowboy.
Spongklong in Australia as well. Big show there. Make sure to check that out. We make fun of this radio show, like not paying as well as our side gigs. Alex who travels the world probably makes a killing there. Mara with her ML, I'm sure that's huge bucks compared to free doing the radio show. But I want to ask our callers and the people on playback.tv if your side business makes more than your actual career job. Does your hustle on the side, there's a Tagalog term for this, right? Sideline.
Sideline.
Is your sideline
Tagalog na Tagalog, a sideline.
Yeah, is your sideline more lucrative than your main career? Is your racket? Is your side chick better looking?
Oh, wow.
Your spouse. 8631-0899. Give us a call. Or playback.tv. Is your racket, sideline, side hustle, whatever, is it more lucrative?
Side chick.
Oh my God.
Wag side chick, ha?
But you know what they say, that if you're having a hard time deciding what you want to do, what you want to pursue, choose something that you would do for free, and that's the right path.
Wait, one more time?
Like if people don't know what they want to do, they don't know what they want to do in life, they don't know what job to take, they don't know what direction to take, do something that you would do for free. And that's where you'll be. That's the job.
Will you eventually find money there?
Well, I mean, yeah, this one is for free for me. But I mean to say like this, like I could create a podcast or something. I could have, so which means like what I like is like this type of work, right? It doesn't have to be like this.
Where all of my question is where you're going to get your 64 pesos a day for your meals is what I'm saying. Like if you, no, but I get you. Like do what you love. And if it makes you money, then that's the key to happiness, right? I mean, like what an amazing situation you'd be able to find yourself in if your job was also something you really loved. Kultupi says, I'm a nurse, but I'm also a wedding photographer. And he earns $4,000 a week as a wedding photographer. Now that's Australian dollars, but I think that's still pretty impressive.
Oh, wow.
$4,000 a week as a wedding photographer.
Man, whoever hires him as a wedding photographer is also getting a good deal because in case there's any medical emergency, he could jump in.
Suntukan, something like that where, you're right, Sam. 86310899. Your sideline is more lucrative than your main job. That's everybody here you're staring at right now, by the way. This would be true. Yes? Sam, I'm assuming too, yes? Okay. Hopefully. Kaloy says, I'm an engineer. I earn 80,000, and I'm assuming that's per month. But the sideline didn't say what the sideline was. Thank you, Kaloy. Would have been nice. 200 to 300,000. And I'm assuming that's monthly.
Guys, tell us naman what it is.
Yeah, for the sake of conversation, what are you talking about? Now, you could not be maybe in the Philippines. 80,000 could be completely a yearly salary with 300,000. Thank you, Kaloy Construction. Never mind. 86310899. Good morning.
Hi.
Hello.
Good morning.
Hi, morning.
Hi.
Hi, who's this?
This is Duke.
Duke.
Hi, Duke.
Duke. Yes.
Duke. Hello.
Yeah, I have a corporate job earning around 70 per month.
Okay.
And then my side hustle is logistics, sort of logistics. I run this group ng mga motorcycle riders nung mga nagde-deliver ng mga parcels.
Is that very lucrative? How much are we talking about?
Upwards, well, mostly depende talaga sa season. Pero every time na may sale, because I do it for the, this online shopping site.
How much?
Kinuha ko na nga yung calculation ko.
Nawala.
Ay, hello, yeah.
How much
Ilan
daw?
nga? Magkano nga?
Siguro around 120 per month.
Yun lang pala eh. Nurse, upit mo nga yung kita natin ngayon.
Yeah.
Have a good day.
Thank you.
Good morning.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
86310899. Ranzoom says, engineer full-time, 120,000 a month.
Okay.
Sideline, 1 million a month.
No. Why? Doing what? What?
Construction.
Binibenta niya.
Wait, when they say they're in construction, what are they doing exactly?
It sounds shady. I think if you say construction, there's some shadiness
That's so
there.
vague.
But he's Breaking Bad. There's some bad being broken. You can't do 1M on a 120K. Come on now. You got to be a little bit more specific so we can be wowed. Lord says BPO 90K, 98,000. Sorry. BPO 98K makes 120K breeding Alaskan Malamutes with Siberian.
Yeah.
The dog business is big business.
Yes. I have a friend who used to breed dogs and take care of dogs, and that's how he got money to make another business, and then it grew.
Is that a lot of work? Breeding
It's
dogs?
a lot of work, yes.
Oh.
He had like a whole apartment for it.
Dami tayo, dami ihe. Yung dami work, dami tayo.
Ako 2010 sa Accenture, earning ko 80K as an IT programmer. 300K sa sideline. Kaya umalis ako. Sa stand-up and stand-up and hosting and,
Yeah. Dude, big. 86310899. Second next call. Again, your side hustle, your sideline, your racket business makes more than your, your standard job. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Hi, who's it?
This is Bianca.
Hi, Bianca.
Bianca. What's up?
Yeah, so yung main na trabaho ko, I earn around 100 per month. Tapos yung sideline ko, by the way, I'm a vet. Sideline ko is around 300,000 per month.
Wow.
ano yung sideline mo?
Oh my God. Tell us.
I do home service vaccinations lang. Vaccinations pa lang yun. Wala pa yung mga surgery and yung mga castrations. Wala pa yun.
Now, this is the rich of the rich, okay? Because if they can't drive their ass to your clinic, it's home service. These are the ones yung naka stroller, yung right?
Yeah, actually, yung binabayaran nila is more of their convenience. Ayaw na pumila sa clinic, ayaw na magpa-appointment. Pupunta ka kung kailan nila gusto. Yung time nila ang masusunod.
How much do you charge per appointment?
Oh.
Sorry?
How much do you charge per appointment, like per home service?
Iba yung home service fee and then iba yung cost ng mga vaccines. So yung home service fee usually ranges around 1,000 to 2,000 per visit. Home service fee pa lang yun. And then iba pa yung charge ng vaccines kung ano yung off nila.
Yun yung mahal. The vaccine, doc, is mahal, no?
Yeah, pero compared to surgery, halos ano pa lang yun, parang 10% pa lang yun. So, kumbaga yung sinasabi kong 300, ano pa lang siya parang siguro mga 10% ng pinaka-total na pwede mo pang kitain. Pero, hindi mo naman kasi pwedeng i-surgery sa bahay nila. So, kapag may surgery, minors, maybe you can do at home, pero yung mga anak sa bahay, hindi na siya nire-recommend na gagawin lang dun sa bahay nila. Talagang dapat dun sa clinic na sa hospital.
Dok, anong main job nyo, Dok? Anong main job nyo?
Vet.
Nasa
vet
corporate
pa rin.
Pero nasa
Hindi siya totally...
corporate, pero nasa same industry pa rin. Pero what we're handling is nasa agriculture, mga manok.
Corporate siya.
Yeah.
Tapos vet siya, kaya gano'n. Yung sideline niya yung vet. Pero anong kinuha mo sa college?
Veterinary pa din.
Diba?
Why don't you just go full-time home service?
Actually, good question. Kasi currently, yung corporate na trabaho, nagpa-provide sila ng parang what do you call this? Meron
insurance.
And also, I don't have to use my own car when I'm doing the home service.
Just because of that, huh?
Wow.
I just buy a car. But okay.
You could afford it, clearly.
Yeah, whatever you want to do, love. It's up to you. Thanks for the call. Congratulations. It's a good gig. Love it.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Ang aso. Magastos ang aso. 30K a month ako dyan sa mga aso.
Oh my gosh, are you serious?
Tapos minsan, di pa ako nakikilala. Patrick, di ba? Kakaulan ka. Tato kayo
Wow, mahal.
Pero ako bad trip Yung ginagastos mo ng 30,000 para kakagating ka pa.
What kind of dog do you have?
German Shepherd, dalawang Golden Retriever, isang Pomsky, saka dalawang Askal, isang Shih Tzu.
Oh, ang dami.
Of course you can spend 30K. You have 10 dogs.
Oo nga, ang dami nga rin naman pala.
Ando na ako, Mo.
The way you sold it was isang aso lang 30K naman. Siyempre.
Kwento na nga ako, kung isang aso yun, tapos tinahulan pa ako, sama naman ang galing ko. Ito sila.
8631-0899 is our phone number. The question again is, your side business makes more money than your front-facing job. Should we take another one here, Sam, or should I read off a couple here?
Let's see the playback, yeah.
Okay, let's see the playback. Avenger says 250K director of an SEO. What does that mean again?
That's para sa mga internet na yun ba, gustong ano yung mga yung mga webpage mo gusto makita agad sa yan. Sa internet gusto tumaas yung good times with Mo. Yan, aayusin nila yan parang doon ka sa
Search engine optimization. Thank you.
Thank you.
On may naintindihan nyo ba pag search engine optimization? Ano yun?
It's not
that. Pag sinesearch ka, nasa taas ka palagi. Good times with Mo. May mga expert niyan.
250, director of SEO. 300,000 on the sidelines. This guy's making $550 a month.
Ano yung side niya?
His side hustle is a white label agency, which again, I still...
What is that?
Yeah,
Lex, what's that? White label agency.
Di lahat alam ko, Sam. Hindi lang mamagaling sa alam ko.
Isn't that when they help you, like, for
example? Hindi ka nag-follow up question doon sa SEO, tapos nga titirahin mo ko sa alam mo, hindi ko nagsasalita. Anong teacher ko dati? Pag di tumataas na kamay, ma'am, hindi alam. Nagtataas na kamay, hindi yung tinatawag. Di ba ganun yung mga teacher? Nagtataas na kamay at tawagin. Nakababa. Ikaw, Alex, ma'am, nakita niyo ba akong tumaas ng kamay?
For Employee of the Week, what is white label?
Okay, you were saying.
Yeah, I think it's like, for example, if an esports team wants to build a team, they go to an org and they build it for them from ground up. Like they provide the boot camp and all this, and then you just pay them, and then they do the marketing. So basically, you just pay them and they do everything for you. Just as how they have, like, for example, vitamins. It has no label, and then you put your label there. You just basically you just pay for everything else, and they just basically need to put their name in there.
Okay, so he's still in the same industry, or she's still in the same industry, this SEO person. They're still kind of in the marketing world.
Bagong market yan mo. Yung
Dude,
ano mo.
550.
Talaga nakaka-create ang mundo ng bagong pagkakakitaan, no?
Let's take a call here. 8631-0899. Side chick is better than the front chick. Good morning.
Hi, good morning.
Hi.
Who is this?
Babe,
Hi.
hi.
Oh my God.
What's going on,
thanks for
Doggy?
knowing. Anyway, so main job makes about 150, but the side job makes about it's like 3 times more, but it's the same job. Like I work in an advertising agency, so I do copywriting for my main job, and then also the side job is also copywriting. So
What copywriting job makes this much?
Easy lang, Sam.
What?
Hindi natin alam. Kaya nga dito tayo ngayon sa radyo eh.
No, really. Please enlighten me.
Okay, what are we talking about?
The main job, the main copywriting job is just for ads. But then the staff job, which is also copywriting, is for everything, like ads and then events and then scripts, everything.
You know what I love about Doggy B here? Doggy B used to call us as a student. Now she's doing $450K on the sideline a month and 100, while we're still barely getting by with gas money here.
When I was first calling the show, I was already married that time.
Okay.
But
But I used to be bastos, but now not anymore.
Bakit Doggy Bea?
Why do you think, Mara?
Sige. Enlighten us, Mara.
Kids before, right? So I can be bastos on the air, and but now I have kids, I have daughters, so I want to be low key bastos.
Okay.
Low-key bustos.
we're evolving. All right.
You'll be Doggy B forever for us, and that we're not talking about that in a vet context. Okay, we're not talking about vets.
All
Okay,
right.
we're talking, all right, good day.
Bye, Bea.
Bye.
Imagine ko lang siguro yung mga barangay hall ng mga social. Di ba may mga barangay hall sa social, sa DASMA. Kaya siguro usapan, no? What happened here? No, I used to be bastos pero not anymore. I was offended kasi nung nagreklamo yung guy na yan, I'm bastos pero I used to be bastos.
Low-key bastos.
Low-key bastos now but not bastos. So, ano ko? Social bet na.
Next call.
Relax na ako, kumain na ako eh. Hindi ba ako makain? Tumuloy-tuloy ako din sa radyo nang walang kain. Mo, anong ginagawa mo sa akin mo? I love you so much.
Hello.
Hello.
Morning.
Yes. Hello. This is Jay.
Hi, Jay.
Hi, Jay.
Hello. So I'm a surgeon. So before, ang plan ko is to do a private practice. Pero syempre on the side, kailangan may charity. Then right now, my charity is the one earning for my profession. It's like 75% of my total earning.
What do you mean your
What's your
charity?
charity?
I thought it's charity.
Like free clinics. Then we do like surgeries. Then
How do you make money off that?
Yes, through insurance.
So it's not really
I see.
charity.
So the insurance pays you.
Yeah, the checkups and the other stuff are free, except for the surgery. Of course, they use their insurance.
Did you start the charity for this purpose?
No, I started it just to like do service.
And then that's how it ended up.
Yun, I realized, wow, parang ang dami pa lang. Ano dito. Then right now, I'm doing it.
Is this legal muna bago tayo mag...
Yeah, I don't believe this. I don't believe this to be
It's
true.
legal. It's legal. It's in the clinic. So everything's in the clinic.
So, papasimplihin ko yung paliwanag. So itong ginawa mo, parang nagtatanggap ka ng libreng mga pasyente pero na-realize mo sa insurance pala, babayaran ka pa rin kahit libreng nagbayad yung pasyente. Parang ganun ba?
Parang ganun, yes.
So you pretend it's charity. You pretend it's free. It's not really free, but it's marketed as free. It's because people are like,
Yeah,
oh, look at
that's-
this guy.
Yes.
That sounds really bad. Hey, Doc, is there kind of a thing where, say, during campaign season, a politician would pay you guys on the side to do quote unquote free, like circumcision, free minor surgeries for the campaign season, but you're actually getting paid hand over fist from a political?
No, we don't accept money from the politician.
Well, that would be a good money. All of a sudden, you have a moral code. I see. Okay. I got you.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Saan mo natutunan yung surgeon?
Sa YouTube.
Kailangan. Bigyan mo sa akin yung edits. Tingin mo.
As long as it's free for the people.
I suppose. I mean, yeah, they are benefiting.
Tayo, tinutuloy kami na tumigil yung doktor. Dok, ba't kayo tumigil? May ads eh. Hinintay ko lang matapos.
What much time we got? Oh, we're running late here. One more call and then we'll go out. Everybody else, we'll just take one more from the group here. Good morning.
Hi.
Hi, good morning.
Good morning.
This is Kevin. First time, long time.
Kevin, thank you. Appreciate it.
Mag-share lang din ako regarding dun sa construction. So dati, nung nag-work pa ako ng corporate, nasa 70,000 yung sweldo. Tapos nung sideline ko noon, construction, mga nasa 3 to 500K per month din. Ayun, kaya siya umaabot ng ganun usually kasi mga 5 million yung construction cost ng isang bahay. Tapos ano na lang siya, kumbaga say yung 5 million tapusin mo in 5 months. 1 million per month yung collection mo. Tapos, ayun, siguro mga 300 to 500K depende kung makatipid ka dun sa materials at dun sa labor. Kaya malaki yung kita.
That's the case, right? That's the case.
Makatipid sa materyales?
Pero syempre hindi mo kasi lisensya mo pa rin yung nakasalalay doon, di ba?
And why'd you say it?
Kunwari, kung ang presyo ng bakal 200, gagawin mo doon sa quotation mo 300, malaki agad yung patong mo.
May patong, wag. Halimbawa, kung kailangan, pinapalitan mo ng plywood, medyo malaki.
Iba naman yun.
Yeah, no.
Ayun, hindi ka makakakuha ng tag na contract.
I've got a question. All these people that are talking sideline, this is all not reported to the BIR.
Anong time na nagre-report ako sa BIR kasi nag-mixed income earner ako. Tapos ngayon, inano ko na, full time ko na.
Okay. No, but I'm wondering, like everybody else that's called, from your vet to your surgeon to your whatnot, this is all, I mean, like, is BIR listening to the show right now? Like, ang ganda na topic na to. And they just kind of,
I don't think aamin din sila eh.
Yeah. No, I mean, that's kind of generally what I'm asking. It's too late though. But thanks for the call. Appreciate it. Have a good day.
Thank you.
Yung sa taga-BIR ka tapos wala kang silbi tapos pinapakita ka lang ng boss mo na wala siyang kontribusyon, no? Nakinig sa dito tapos pagdating na sa office mamaya, I have a news for you guys. Ang daming nagtatrabaho ng hindi ang ganda nito.
Yeah.
Walang resibo yan.
Revelation. We'll take a break. When we come back, we'll have more of the show. 7:40 here now on this Tuesday morning. You listen to Good Times of Magic 89.9 back.
Good Times.
All of this for Employee of the Week.
Ang Sambo. Nakakainis yung Sambo sa yung Mara.
Sam O for Employee of the Week, everybody. Thank you.
Parang nasa college ako, sa nakatropa ko yung mga ganda sa college. Di ba alam mong ginabarkada ka ng mga lalaki dahil gusto makilala yung kabarkada mong dalawa? Alam ko yan. Alam ko yan.
Tell us about
Sam at this dance move. This like
falling in love.
What move was that?
That's our movement for that line, Mohan. Get with the program.
I didn't know we have a dance step now.
Yes,
for this. Eating dragon fruit. Why is your lips so red? What are you doing? Is that dragon fruit?
Dragon fruit, my friend.
There it is. Hold on, we got to get Mara's off of mute here real quick so she can.
Are you on like a dragon fruit a day kind of diet or something?
Oh, hey, you're on mute. Unmute, Mara.
Paano magiging employee of the week? Paano magiging employee of the week yan kung pag-mute na lang, hindi alam. Dapat naman take note natin yung mga error na ganyan.
It will never
get unmute.
Sa tagal na natin
it
dito,
will never be not
ganyan.
funny to me how the Mobile Legends girl is the
on
one that's
Zoom.
most tech challenged.
Yeah, that's a really good point.
She's the
Now she's texting us saying, I don't know how to unmute. Mara.
My screen is...
Oh no! So that's it? We're only gonna get video from Mara from now on?
We're done? We're done? Is that it? Mara's out already?
Oh my God.
Guys, kung si Kuya Will to, yari tayo kay Kuya Will nito. Sana, di-rehearse na natin yan bago mag-start ang show. Na-avoid yan technicalities na ganyan. Ginagawa na namin yung lahat para mababuti itong programa. Hindi ko kaya mag-isa to. Ganun ka naman. Pagalitan mo.
Unmuting is the most basic thing. Like, how she can do this is... Do me a favor. Mara, jump off of Zoom, jump back in, and then when it asks you to select your audio and all that stuff, click on coming in. Oh my God.
Di Mara yung kamag-anak mo sa OFW.
I know, I'm reading it. My screen is not working. We get it. My screen is not working. Cannot unmute. You can't unmute me on Zoom.
Can someone do it for her?
I don't think so. Because then that would be kind of shady, right? Log off and log back in.
There you go, Mara. You are not employee of the week.
Okay, well, my God.
Hindi na tayo narinig.
Okay, anyway, we'll try pressing the space bar for Mara. What do you mean? Like, I will press the space bar for Mara? Is that what that means, Cedric? Cedric's not on the thing here. Okay, so let's see here. There? No? What's that? I don't know what that means. Lex, why are you on mute? No, Alex is on mute. Now we're losing everybody.
Hindi, alam ko naman. Try ko. Wag mo kay damay mo. Alam ko to, control ko to eh. Pag pinres bar mo, mamimute ka.
Alt F4. Somebody's there. Mara, Alt F4.
Tanggal sa employee of the week yan. Tanggal yan.
Press space bar.
Pag nanalo yan, pack up tayo.
Luto.
Oo, si Sam nga nagbistida ngayon para makaungos eh.
Naglugay pa ako.
If she logs off and logs back in, it would ask you what audio source you want, right? And you can kind of hit there that... Oh my God. All right, anyway.
Marami pa tayong dapat pag-usapan kaysa sa problema ni Mara.
I suppose, yeah.
And it's funny because Mara yesterday on Instagram stories is like, I need to buy a new laptop. And yeah,
how about now?
Oh my God! There
Yay!
you are. What did you do?
On the MacBook, there's like that screen at the top, and then there's a mic.
Laptops
no, it's because
screens.
my screen. No, my screen it shuts off after about 30 minutes. So even if I log out, I can't even log out. It shuts down. There's no screen. So I can't see anything.
Oh, this is the one that you're trying to sell but can't sell because, yes, the screen shuts down. Right?
No one's going to buy this.
I won't sell it anymore.
No one's going to buy this.
Magandang tech support to si Mare. So, anong problema? Alam mo yung top na screen ng screen dyan?
Yung trackpad, I mean. It has a trackpad. Yeah.
All right.
So the screen doesn't work. It shuts down. It's black. So I can't see anything. So...
Okay, well, you're back in the running now for employee of the week.
Yes.
Not so fast.
There's only a 5-minute delay there. Welcome back to the show, everybody. We're getting close to our third hour. You know, Doggy B said something earlier regarding what was it? Was it low-key bastos? Was that what it was? Was that the term? Low-key bastos? And it kind of made me think, you know, she was like, hey, now I've got kids now. I'm a professional. I just want to kind of be low-key when it comes to the kabastusan. And I thought, for all of you people out there, probably likely for parents, or if you live with your parents and you wanted some sexy time, is there a code word that you guys use around your parents or the kids? So they don't know what the word is, but you guys know and you say it and you kind of communicate. Essentially, do you have a sex code word at home? Final boss says Yossi break. Yossi break is, if it's Yossi break, that means because they don't smoke. J Paul says chupa chup chup.
I don't know if that's low key.
Yeah. Ito says honka. Honka means it's a sex word. Coco says C2. If they say C2, that means it's time for some sexy time. Angie in Jose Cavite says earthquake. Earthquake is the secret code word. 8631-3899 is our phone number. Give us a call. Do you have a sex code work at home. Agent Orange says, chuchi chuchi. No, sorry. Kuchi chuchi.
Gucci.
Kuchi chuchi is the code
Pauga ka
word.
naman.
That doesn't sound like a...
It sounds
Pauga.
pauga.
Pauga. Di ba? Parang uuga kayo. Pauga ka naman. Nauna?
It doesn't sound so secret.
Ugain mo naman ako.
None of this sounds really sexy. Okay, there's someone here. Let's say, doobie, what is it? Doobie dap dap?
Barabing, barabum.
Doobie dap. Parang alam ko na, doobie doobie doop dap dap.
Doobie dap dap? I think that doesn't sound very sexy. Here's one. No, okay, no joke. Early bedtime.
May animal sound sila eh.
Like your echo, your cancellation is back. So every time you make a noise, it actually comes out as mute. You have to fix it. Even on the podcast, I keep forgetting to tell you.
Hinahanap mo ba ako ng technical mo para mabalanse kay Mara? Don't do that. Don't do that. Lalamang si Sam. Yabang na itsura.
Jed in Vancouver says, we tell our kids, quality time muna kami ni mommy and daddy. That's, you might as well just say sex.
No naman.
Quality time.
What if it means, playing Scrabble together?
But you can say that, Scrabble. Let's play Scrabble.
Scrabble.
Yun na lang.
You would just say,
We're just gonna go play Scrabble.
Yeah, we're gonna spell you. We're gonna say K-A-N. Alan says ice cream. When that's the code word for sex in the house. Ice cream.
Nakakagulo yan. Mag-aaway kayo. Kasi pag talagang gusto mo na ice cream.
Ako rin, sama ako. I want ice cream.
Yung asawa mo doon, kumakain ka ng double.
But that's a fun game. Every time your kids say ice cream, you just look at each other. Ice cream.
Sampalin mo ng ano mo.
Inalong ko. Paano pag nasa restaurant kayo? Sabi mo na, yung waiter, ma'am, ice cream. Oh!
I'd like to get me some.
The hell yeah. Skyra says Sponklong, funny. Okay, Mua just puts the talong emoji, I guess, to the significant other. Keo says fries. French fries is the code word for sex. French fries. Designer Dad says we call it woohoo.
Yeah, I don't know about the super common words. It can be confusing.
A lot of this kind of feels baby talkish, and I don't know if that's kind of sexy. Right? Wait, mag-uu naman tayo. It's like, oh, ew. Yeah. Bradley says ML, Mara, ML.
ML.
Here's a very kind of graphic. Carne.
Oh my gosh.
Sobra nun.
Gusto mo ng karne? Ganon.
PJ says pancit is theirs. Feels vitamins is their code word.
Yung akala mong effective yung code word doon, tapos minsan pag palis tayo, sabi ng anak mo, magtitira na naman kayo. No?
Oh my God.
Alam nyo, hindi ko alam yun. Sige.
Joy says do. Do is that's used a lot. Dragon fruit, that's not true. Let's see here. What's betchut? Betchut?
Pwede yun.
Wait, is that a play on words? Anong betchut?
Does it actually mean anything?
Yeah. Anna says kuchi kuchi. Oh my God. Antong says snarf snarf. Like, what are these words, man? Ger literally means next. Jamie says dankin. If they say dankin, like the donut, that means sexy time in the house. Bakit gusto ko ng dankin? Like, that's two dankins now that I've seen here. Mm-mm. Is that a popular thing? Yeah.
May tito joke yan eh.
Ano yung tito joke?
Yung pagka niyayaya niya, sabi mo sa mami mo, magta-type kami. Tapos bumalik yung anak. Mami, type daw kayo. Sabi mo sa daddy mo, red ribbon. Ibig sabihin nun, may red flag pa yon, yung may period.
May period.
Okay. Tapos kinabukasan sabi niya, sabi mo sa mami mo, kung pwede kayo mag-type, sabi mo, red ribbon pa rin. Yun, hanggang sa yung mami na nagsabi, anak, sabi mo sa daddy mo, wala nang red ribbon.
Why are you using the kids for messengers?
Sabi ng daddy, "Ay, sabi mo, hindi na okay na kasi in-unwritten ko na. Tagal nisa.
Oh my God.
Oh, yun, mga tito joke.
That is so tito. Kasi wala rin
Sinabi ko na, disclaimer, di ba?
Opana 14 calls, we call it doy doy, which does not sound sexy at all. Agna Agna for DJ Mendoza. What else is there here? Netflix. Okay, fine. I mean, it's kind of overused. Chuk. What is it? Is it chuk? Ano yan? Chuk. From Ali in Amsterdam says utkut.
Meron ba bang lollipop na chupa? Meron ba bang chupa chups?
Yes, chupa chups.
Talagang di binaban yan, no? Hindi nila talaga kinaya yung, di sila nag-adapt sa times, no? We're staying with chupa chups.
Yeah, I'm just gonna. Garan boy says magical. Magical.
You're welcome.
Stanford says Popoy. That's so old school. KJ says bonding. I kind of like that one. That's okay. Bonding muna tayo. I love it. Jug for a broke lawyer. Mellow Man calls it fellowship. Fellowship naman.
Oh my gosh. Fellowship. We have a fellowship later. We have a fellowship in 5 minutes.
Oh.
Fem study. Dessert is another one. Joyce in Las Vegas says they say dessert. Okay, I guess a lot of food reference there on that one. Uji says emergency meeting. Alana says I'll test mommy's words lang, and then maybe that's a Scrabble. I gotta scroll way down. I'm 100 messages away from the most recent ones.
Urgent meeting eh, no?
Group study daw, group study.
Pag sumama sa yung mga anak mo, yari kayo.
What else here? Gosh, I'm trying to read. Scroll up. Again, the topic, if you just tuned in, by the way, we're looking for what's your sex code word at home? You know, the kids are there, or maybe you live with your parents and you guys want to knock one out, but then you can't really say it. So you then say a code word for it.
What if you use naiinis ako? So people feel like, and then you go to your room, people think that you're mad, but really it's sexy time. Naiinis ako. And then you go.
Paano kung nainis ka talaga?
Then you can't be inis anymore because you shouldn't say no to your partner if they initiate.
Halikan mo yung misis mo nasa loob. Ba't mo kinalikan? Di ba nainis ako sa'yo? Okay. Ito ba yung naiinis na totoo?
So pag naiinis, maglambingan time.
You've got this thing now. Mara, I don't know. Did you talk about it on the podcast or did you talk about it here on the radio show that you give your boyfriend, what is it, like a
red flag?
Yeah, you give him red flags. Sam, did you hear the story?
What?
Okay, so
it was for his birthday.
Okay, so explain what you actually do, Mara, to your boyfriend, and then this might be a brilliant idea for people who are listening.
Okay, so one of the birthday presents that I got him 12 red flags. It's so he has a red flag per month. He can use it once a month, or he could eat on it. And basically, the red flag, when he gives it to me, I cannot say no. So, for example, he wants to go climb a mountain, and I don't really like to climb mountains, but he gave that to me. I have to say yes, because that's his pass for me to say yes to anything. And he could use it for whatever he wants.
Now, how much of it is used in the sexual context?
None.
Aww. But was the 12 red flag? Well, funny you put red flag because there's such a negative kind of connotation.
Right.
Well, because when we met, he said I'm so weird, and I'm like, oh, red flag, because sometimes I would do weird things, and he would just say red flag. So I just. I gave him the 12 red flags, and then I wrote in there, your wish is my command. So basically the concept is I'm here to make you happy. So your wish is my command.
Is there anything that he can use it for that you will say no?
The rule is cannot.
No,
yeah. Of course, no, like other
hall
girls.
Pass. Yeah, hall pass.
There's no other girls. Yeah.
Tapos yun lang hindi pwede?
Yun lang?
That's it. No other girls.
Pag ako boyfriend mo, inabot. Ubus siya ng, ubus ng 2 days. Ubus ng 2 days.
Boys. Yeah, threesome, 2 boys.
Oh no! Oh my God. No other people involved in a sexual manner, of course not. But everything else, because I'm pretty open to it if it makes him happy. The thing is, I don't really say no to my boyfriend so much, so he's never really had to use a red flag, except when we fought. When we fought one time, and I was mad. I was really mad, and then
Robin
he gave
is
me the
asking
red
for your
flag.
number. Sorry, Robin is asking for your number. Senator, teka lang ha. Senator. Mara Aquino, hindi nagno-no. Teka lang. Just kidding. Can I give you your number, Mara? Is that okay? I mean, this is number 1 senator. This is very important.
Because my boyfriend is super nice. He won't ask me for anything unreasonable.
I was
He's the nicest person I've ever met.
He seems like such a sweetheart. It's so
is.
wholesome. He'll use the red
Very
flags.
wholesome.
Robin
Yeah, he
just
doesn't
messaged me. Sabi niya, ganda ng lineup daw today. Mariel is listening just like yesterday.
By the way. Hello to Mariel. Hello to Mariel.
Wait, continue with the story. So you were very mad because you guys fought.
Yeah, and then he gave me the red flag. Well, he said red flag. Actually, he didn't physically give it to me. He said red flag. And then I had to stop. And it helped because I calmed down.
Like ceasefire na, ganyan.
Yes. It's like when he was saying, please, let's stop, I wasn't listening. But then when he said red flag, I shut up. Because that's my promise. You keep your promises. So you.
Pero may
shut up.
may flag talagang binigay ka na.
May actual flag. Actually,
12?
what I.
Ilan, 12?
Actually,
12.
Yes, 12. It's a barbecue stick that I wrapped in like a red.
Oh, you made it
art
yourself.
paper. I cut it out. It's a red flag.
Pwede ba siyang transferable? Tiyatanong ko talaga kung pwede siyang transfer. Halimbawa, nausap ko yung boyfriend mo, pare pahingi naman isa oh. Sabihin niya,
He would punch you.
He will punch you. Napaka-sweet na guy. Hi Alex.
Wala pong violate. Hindi po siya lasing. Out of of urge. Kasi ano po yan no? Siguro naman, sasang-ayon naman sa akin ng mga taong bayan pag sinabi kong may iba talagang urge ang mga lalaki.
So right in that moment, red flag, we're in.
How come he talks like he's drunk?
Oh my gosh, that's exactly what I said yesterday.
Yeah.
But that's the way he normally talks, right?
Wait, hold on. If there were in this context though, which is exactly what Robin is talking about, if he pulls out the red flag, conversation's over.
Oh, kay Maras context yun.
Yeah.
Sir, you know what? I didn't really hear what he said because I was distracted by the way he was saying.
You're not following one of the biggest stories in the news this week?
Oh no, I don't listen to the news.
My girl.
Yeah,
My girl.
Sorry.
Robin Padilla was in Senate hearing, and he was saying what happens if a guy has the urge to have sex and the girl doesn't want to. And I mean, this is really completely paraphrasing it in one sentence. And some of the stuff that was coming out of his mouth, super cringy, especially in 2024. So what I was asking you is, in a situation like this, let's say you're not in the mood. Can boyfriend pull out the red flag and then just like, okay, that's it. Yep. Even if I'm not in the mood, red flag means let's go.
Okay. For like if it's my boyfriend.
Yeah.
If it's my boyfriend and he gave me the red flag, then yes. He's my boyfriend.
Okay, then Maria,
it's a red flag.
If you're listening just like yesterday, then it's about giving him red flags for his birthday. 12 is pretty generous, by the way.
Because it's one per month for the entire year until his next birthday.
Gawin mo ng weekly para naman madaming flag, di ba? Or two. 52 flags. Okay. No, I mean, but you know what? Honestly, joking aside, I think it's a great gift.
It's cute. Yeah.
I think it's very unique. I don't see myself ever kind of playing along because I find it to be a bit. Listen, it's very cool, very very cool.
But it doesn't have to be sexual. It could be like he wants me to join his friends.
Because you said like mountain, like climbing a mountain, arguing, pulls out the red flag, stop arguing, calm down. It's great. I was just saying on the Robin context because Robin had the hard time grasping when a female says no to having sex if he has that urge. And his wife was listening to the show yesterday, by the way.
And she's listening also now.
Is she really?
She always listens. Natin niya raw yung mga bata tapos naikinig siya.
But Maria, what's your sex code word at all? And then Maria's gonna be like, it's no. We say no then, or urge. But yeah, no, we're just playing. I mean, it's all over the news. She understands. It is 8:08 on this Tuesday morning. We'll take a break. When we come back, we'll have hour number 3 of the show. Back after this. Don't go away.
Good times.
It is 8:14 on this Tuesday morning. You are listening to Magic 89.9's morning show. We're called Good Times. The 4 of us are here till 9 o'clock. That is Sam O in studio. And Sam's got a surprise for you guys that she wants to announce. So Sam, when you are ready, fire at will.
I'm just super simple. You know, we have friends over at Pilot Pens, right? We all got the engraved ones, the Acro 1000. Mara, you are a new addition. Yours is probably on the way too. But I mean, you know, all kinds of super fun pens are available. And they wanted to give gift packs on the show. So, I mean, there's really not much to this. Like, we can just give them away to callers.
You mean they'll call the show right now?
Yeah. But I mean, but we can talk about something. I mean, it's not a game. It's not anything. It's just, you know, we can talk about something the way we always do. And if you guys want to call and weigh in.
Well, how many?
I think we can do like 5 today.
5?
Oh, that's a lot.
Yeah.
All callers, or do you want to give some of them on playback as well?
The thing with playback, though, is how are they going to get it?
The callers, how are they going to get it? Are they going to just message you on, they're going to DM you on IG? Like, how do you want to do this?
Oh, I guess when you said playback, I assumed like, you know, they'd be not in the city or something like that. We do have a parang geographical limitation for this.
Okay. Well, okay. So Manila-based people, 863-108. If you call us, by the way, you're Manila-based, most obviously. If you are also, I guess, on playback, if you are in Manila.
Why not? Yeah.
So you might as well want to do that. Call us right now. Get yourself a gift pack from Pilot, and why not? Hey, by the way, Mara, if yours is truly on the way, and I'm assuming it is, this is something that'd be huge for you because you write a lot of things down.
Yes,
oh
I
my
write
gosh,
a lot of things
yes, she's
down.
a note taker.
I will pull it out. I'm a note taker.
What's your favorite
Like,
color?
Where'd you get your pen? I don't have a favorite color right now. Any color is fine.
Dragon fruit reddish.
Sure, red. Yeah, so it's noticeable. And they're going to be like, where'd you get your pen?
Yeah.
I got it from Pilot.
Matching kayo ni Alex. Alex's is red also.
So 863-10899, give us a call. We'll get you on. Lines are already full, as usual, when you say we're giving away something. And this is cool because you don't really have to do anything for it. Just say hi to us on the show and boom, it's yours. Good morning. First caller. Let's go.
Hello. Morning.
Hello, good morning.
Hi.
Hi.
This is Jim.
Hi, Jim.
Jim. That's all.
Yes.
Thanks, Jim. Congratulations.
Can I just say lang yung topic kanina para naman may ambag ako for the show, no?
Sige, go.
Okay. I like the spirit.
So regarding dun sa job, yung sideline, no? So I work in the construction industry for 10 years na. Siguro possible talaga yung mag 1 million ka na sideline kasi ito, I don't know if pwede sabihin, pero I think it's not a secret anymore naman. So for example, may isang project and you are employed sa isang industry. For example, you have ABC company and then minsan yung mga engineers doon or yung mga architects or whoever, meron silang subcon sa loob mismo ng project na ginagawa nila. So mas malaki ang kita doon kaysa sa national nila per month. So yun lang. I think that's the way na makakaget ka ng mga 1 million per month compared to your salary as an 80 to 100K na engineer.
Wow.
This is common knowledge? Like most people in this business know this?
Siguro pag wala ka sa construction industry, you don't know. Pero pag andun ka, kasi parang it's normal eh. Like, ikaw, ako, kunyari, ako yung in charge sa project na to. Meron akong tropa or like meron akong underground na, pare, gusto mo ng subcontract, ikaw yung mag-supply sa akin ito, ikaw yung gumawa ng ganito, ganyan. Pinapasok nila yon kasi sometimes yung mga engineer sa loob, they are the key to the ones kung sino yung nag-a-approve ng subcon, kanino i-award, etc. mga ganyan. I think it's common knowledge yun naman sa mga nag-work sa construction na nangyayari talaga yan.
Got it. Yep. Thanks for the call. Appreciate
Thanks,
you.
Jim. Message me, please, or call back later because I will need your details, obviously.
I think this is a good way to do it. Why don't we throw out a conversation here, and everybody who calls the show gets a gift pack.
Yeah. Also, Pilot is going to be at the Manila International Book Fair on September 11 to 15. So this is happening at the SMX Convention Center, second floor, aisle 2C. So this would be a good place for you guys to pick it up because they're going to give you a pass too to the event.
Would we consider pens, and I don't mean this in a negative way whatsoever, but would we consider pens old technology, or would you consider it as something that's very much still in current tech? I mean, not a lot of people like writing with the stylus. They don't like writing on a tablet. They don't feel that it is accurate. The tactileness of it is, I think, a term people use. And the pen is just ever reliable. And as somebody who works in an office, and I have an office, I have a desk and all of that. I mean, I have littered with pens. It is the preference for me, just because the feel still cannot be replicated with just newer technology.
Yeah.
Yep. So what I wanted to ask is, outside of that, what technology do you want to come back? Like, what tech do you want to make a comeback? You don't like the super forwardness of or super updated stuff that comes out right now. There is a superior quality to something that you want to come back compared to the newer stuff. Like, sorry, you were about to say.
Hindi, yung pens kasi, nung sumusulat ako, na-practice yung patience ko kasi you have to really complete the words na sinusulat mo. I'm just saying pag nagsusulat ka ng letter, at talagang yung flow ng thoughts mo punta dun sa kamay, it's iba yung experience nun kasi pag nagla-love letter ka before, ayaw magkamali sa grammar kasi it's a reflection of your yung sincerity Tapos yung spelling. Ngayon nung nagko-computer ako, sinasabi ko lang difference kasi naranasan ko eh. Pag nagsusulat ako, sa sobrang impatient ko, hindi ko na alam mo, ang pangit na ng sulat ko kasi gusto ko kagad matapos.
Yung penmanship ko, yeah.
Diba? Pag sulat sa cheque, na lang yung Alexander Victor Calleja, it's so long. Pati yun nag-i-skip ako ng letter. Kasi nga parang sa pagmamadali ngayon because of hindi mo na maano yung letter, pati yung, dati talagang ang ganda ng alam mo yung spelling kasi kailangan mo alam yung spelling. Yun lang yung na-miss ko dito. Kaya hindi ako bumibigay sa ballpen. I write jokes sa phone, pero iba pa rin yung may notepad ako to write it. Mas pumapasok sa utak ko. Pag sa phone, nakakalimutan ko kagad. Sa ball, kapag sinusulat mo, it sticks sa mind mo.
That's a really good thing to say. And I don't know. I mean, would people agree that if you were going to receive love letter, for example, do you want it in the handwriting of the person?
Handwriting.
Yeah, handwriting, man. Yeah.
Because it's personal. And there's something about not just love letter, like what Alex is saying, when you write it and you remember it, there's something about recognizing your own writing that really sticks to you also.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think it would be cool, like, to look back on a few years later, like, oh my God, look at my handwriting, versus I think if I were writing a love letter, I want it typed out because I don't want you to go, ano word to? And it's like my most powerful word. It's like,
oh my gosh.
Chup, chup. And it's not like really hard, like, ano word to?
I have no idea what your handwriting looks like. I'm so intrigued now.
I think my handwriting.
It's personal, even if it looks like shit, even if it doesn't look
good.
Just because I said that word like 10 times when I was yelling at our listeners doesn't mean you can say that.
It's your fault, Bohan.
Mine had way more purpose.
Minsan mo, pag halimbawa tayong dalawa, I know your handwriting kahit gaano pa siya kapangit kasi alam ko na yung stroke mo. Di ba doon ka sa mga yung pawn shop, yung di ba? I see that's the handwriting of Michael Jordan. That's authentic. So, iba yun eh. Iba siya. Kahit di signature, maintindihan ko, alam ko yung stroke. I know that's Mara's stroke, that's Sam's stroke, that's Mo's stroke. Alam mo yan? Ibang stroke natin eh.
863-108. Why is there a tongue there?
Kasi naidusot ko kay Ating eh. Alam mo yung naidusot mo sa teacher.
Alex is 5 years old.
I know. Pero nakalusot ako sa'yo, Ating.
Lines are full. The question is, what's some technology that you'd like to see come back?
Okay, yeah, that's the question.
That's the question. Okay.
Yeah.
Not do you know Sam's stroke? Good morning.
Hi.
Hello.
Good morning.
Hi, good morning, guys.
What's your name?
Hello, Mo. Hi, Alex. Hi, Sam and Mara.
Hi.
Hi.
Siguro, for me, yung technology na gusto kong bumalik, mostly kasi, actually meron pa naman siya. Kaya lang gusto ko yung bumalik yung mga old school na arcade games.
Oh,
Kasi yung
arcade
mga
games?
yung mga Tekken, mga
Family
Tekken is
computer.
still here.
yeah. Kaya lang kasi ngayon kasi parang na lang, parang kapag pumunta ka sa mga time zone, mga na lang siya, isang
baka wala ka lang
piraso,
budget.
dalawang piraso. Kasi noon talaga
Why?
buong,
They're so
buong iron.
old. Like the graphics are so old.
Medyo nakakamiss nga yung family computer.
Oh my God.
Ayun,
Oh,
one
don't
thing
do
din
this.
family ko. Saka kasi ngayon yung mga games ngayon, ang mamahal.
Oh, really?
So parang, ang ano ko dati, parang kapag nagkapagtrabaho na ako, makakabili ako ng mga games. Ganyan. Tapos yung isang CD na games, diba, parang magkano? Almost 3K, 4K. Kaya,
Yeah, well, being
dati
civil
noon,
engineer and construction guy, you can have 1 million a month. You can buy all the games that you want. Okay, no, thanks for the call. Appreciate it. Have a good day.
Okay, thank you.
Message me,
guys.
please. Thank you. On Instagram.
Arcade. Like N64 too.
Man,
Zelda.
guys, I so disagree with this. Like, that is an awful answer.
It has its charms.
These games are so low tech.
Yeah, that's kind of the point.
Yun nga yung
I
point.
understand it's the point. I understand it's the point of the conversation. I get it, but it's still a bad answer.
No, that is the point of the game. Is you know, it's so like old school. The graphics aren't that
With
great.
the joystick.
Yes, all you have to do is
Tinanong ko
jump
yung anak
through
ko
a ring
kung
of
paano laro niya.
fire.
Sabi niya, Daddy, ano laro mo anak? Kailangan namin patayin to para we earn money, we can create the camp, and then we have to protect. Ako, okay na ako, papakman na lang ako, kakainin ko lang yung bilog. Habang hinahabol ako ng pulto.
Dude, Pac-Man is so
old. The problem is
stressful.
you guys are so old. Is the problem?
Gusto ko minsan laruin yan na, yung Pac-Man.
Dude, no, that's such a terrible answer. I mean, I get it's all relative here, and just because I think it's
May
terrible.
lessons, yung lessons ng Mario Brothers na kahit anong hirap nang gawin mo, yung princess wala sa castle. Yan ang totoong buhay na kahit anong gawin mo panliligaw, hindi pagdating mo, wala, hindi ikaw ang mahal niya. Ginos ka niya, kaya ang titibay ng mundo ng dibdib namin.
It's like wanting to watch TV, black and white TV shows. You know how sometimes a modern movie will come out in black and white? I don't care. I'm immediately out. I'm out. Best Picture nominees for Academy Award are, and then I see the nominees and it's a black and white movie. I don't care who's in it. I'm out. Margot Robbie, out. I don't care. DiCaprio, out. Tom Hanks, Tom Cruise, out. So old.
You're out.
Tekken, pwedeng manalo ang babae.
I bet you if we took a poll, if we took a poll, I'm winning this.
Papatayin ka ng babae.
I believe that to be true.
Pag pinadyak ka ni Chun-Li.
863-10899.
Sorry. Chun-Li is Street Fighter.
Street Fighter nga. Sinabi ko nga Street Fighter eh.
Sabi mo Tekken eh.
Mara, how can you back this, Mara? You're an ML host. Like ML is so ingrained, like it's so associated with you, and you're sitting here going, yeah, let's go play Tekken.
Tekken is still around. Yung champion natin actually is Filipino. So, yes.
Wow.
Pero kasi when we went to Riyadh, when we went to Malaysia, even the gamers, right? Professional players sila. They were in the arcade area. And these people are like 18, 19, 20-year-olds. And they enjoyed the arcade. And they were facing off each other. It was a fun time.
Street Fighter, Chun-Li.
My God.
Yung character ko.
8631 8631-0899 is a phone number. Give us a call. What is some technology that you'd like to see brought back? I don't want to even call it old tech, but tech you want to see come back. Good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Hi, good morning. Who's
Hi,
this?
is
This is Nino.
Nino.
Add lang ulit ako dun sa pinag-usapan kanina yung sa pen. Mag-agree lang ako kasi nung kinasal kami ng wife ko, gumawa kami parehas ng vows. yung kanya handwritten, tapos ako medyo teki-teki. So, dinaan ko sa notes sa iCloud. So, 10 years na kami married, nasa akin pa yung vows niya. Yung vows na ginawa ko digitally ay wala na, nakalimutan ko na yung password.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
Hindi mo print?
Well, okay, with the pen, with the pen, I'm in, and it's not because we're giving away pilot gift packs or anything like that. I am in on the pen. I do see the extreme sentimentality involved in it, and the value, and even in the current time, it's really really important. So, thanks for the call, buddy. Appreciate it. Have a good one.
Message me.
I miss
Thank you.
I miss having the batteries that you can take out in your phone, because what I used to do, I used to bring extra batteries. So instead of charging it, you just put the fresh batteries in.
That's a good answer. Yeah, a battery that you can remove. I'm in on that one.
Ayaw mo na charger, Mara? Okay.
You don't
because
like
it
the
takes
power
too
bank?
long. Yeah, but it takes you have to charge it. But with this one, you just open it up, change it. It's 100% in 1 second.
I can see that. I can see that. I don't know. I don't know if that's a great answer, but I could see why that would be cool.
Gusto mo mag-gatekeep mo? So, nandito ako sa shooting, no? Nakikita ko yung gamit nila, Sue at yung Khalil, yung mga bata. Gamit nila ngayon yung Instax. Yung yung camera na the film.
Film's big now.
Na parang sa kanila yun. Na parang, this is our technology.
Okay.
Yung, check. That's ours. Ayun nga yung tinanggal natin sa sistema, di ba? So, binabalik nyo yun.
Binabalik nila.
May comeback talaga dun sa mga retro stuff.
Pero ang tagal mong hihintayin yung resulta, di ba? Kaya, di ba?
I know. Again, listen, it's easy for us to hear as a radio topic, so everybody doesn't lose their mind. We're judging, okay? Film, come on now. Let's go. Let's move forward. I gotta wait for it. It's not that clear. It's all grainy. You just come on. The digital stuff is better.
Yeah,
like somebody said here cassette tape. I saw cassette tape a couple times. Walkman. Do you know how effing headache it is? Goddamn cassette tape. Can't even. You gotta rewind it. The tape gets all broken. It's just you leave it in your car. It gets warped. I mean, the CD gets warped. Like all that crap is such a headache, and the audio quality sucks.
Yeah, I'm not on board with the Walkman and the cassette either.
Although good memories, like I remember my sister and we used to wait for, like on the radio show, we used to wait for certain songs and then we record.
Press record, yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
I know. Hey, that wasn't a good time.
It was, I mean,
good
again,
memories.
it had its, but maybe it's because we're like reminiscing and, you know.
Yeah. But I promise you right now, if you go, okay, if the question is, what do you want to come back? And you're like, a Walkman. Okay, let me see you deal with that for more than a day.
Pag napatungan mo yan, patay ka.
Yeah. Let me see you hang around with a Walkman for more than 1 day. You do it for 1 day and you're like, this effing sucks. You're like, yeah, it does. It's terrible. Vince says hand-painted movie billboards. No way.
Ang saya kaya kasi hindi mo kilala kung sino yung artista na drawing.
No way.
Kung walang pangalan, grabe conception yun.
And you know what? Okay, so I was alive and around when this is where a thing, and I was already kind of with celebrities at the time. You know, I was a kid, and when my friends who were on these things, I would stare at them and I'm like, how do you feel about that? Like, ang sobrang pangit ko dun. I'm like, yeah, you're really sobrang pangit dun. Like, sobrang pangit. And in an age where we're seeing billboards be 3D and like ripping out and just hanging out there and all of these really cool effects, to go back to the hand-drawn billboard is a crime.
Saka hindi ko ma-imagine kung paano makikita kung tama yung drawing niya. Akit ka sa 10th floor. Bakit? Para makita mo itong dinadrawing ko. Akit ka sa 10th.
That thing sucks.
Yun, sa mata nagkakatalo lagi. Tapingi yung mata.
Maybe I'm the wrong guy for a topic like this because I'm so pro-technology. I'm so pro-forward technology.
May variation ka pa naman mo eh.
Come on, man. That thing is disgusting.
But the only thing you're on board with is the pen. Actually.
But the pen is not old tech. The pen is not old tech. It's absolutely still current, very much so. I mean, fine, there are tablets, but a pen is not old tech. This stuff, hand-painted billboards, that's so ancient and archaic and oh my God, I can't.
Eto, alam ko meron pa iba ito. Paano yung landline? Babalik pa ba natin? Alam ko meron pa iba.
No. Why?
Para may panahon ka na ma-disconnect sa iba.
God, you're just for the reason you want to hang up, right? You want to hear
gusto mo mambagsak ng telepono.
I miss going through the motions of like dialing a number. Yung ganyan.
That's gross. Oh my God.
I do miss
Diyan ako
that.
natalo sa mga contest sa radyo eh. Yung kalabang ko yung push button na yung number. Tapos ikaw ano pala yung... Ang ginagawa mo, dinadial mo yung 5 number. Di ba? 5 number muna, tapos hintay mo magsabi yung DJ ng, you may na call, sabi ka ng 6.
The worst. Somebody put typewriter. Why?
Why?
Ang saya kaya ng typewriter. Pag nagkamali ka, punitin mo yung papel.
Grabe, sobrang effort pala niya, no? Like, oh my gosh.
Horrible thing.
Oh, so tiring.
Oh my God, that's the biggest headache.
I miss the BlackBerry, though I'd rather have a bigger screen. Yung BlackBerry where there's a physical button.
Ugh. Okay, the physical button, fine.
Fax machine daw mo.
No, the fax machine.
No. Kaya yung may suspense, yung... Kaya magpadala ng pet ng
I've not even been happy with one answer yet. 863108999. Let's keep these calls going though, so we guys can win these gift packs. What is some technology do you want to see back? I don't even think I'll find one answer. Good morning.
Hi,
morning.
Good morning.
Hi.
Who's this?
Impressive.
This is Apple. Actually, you just said it a while ago. It's the typewriter because I used to have it when I was in like high school, college. Oh, I don't ano that kasi I'm for myself kasi para sa akin it's a good thing kasi it practice me to less errors. Like kapag wala akong errors sa ginagawa kong assignments.
That's what the red line on Microsoft Word is for.
Pero I used to have a correction liquid.
Did we all? Yeah.
Just want to pull me here.
Actually, it's ano pa, ginagamit pa siya sa mga rural areas like in my provinces, sa mga munisipyo.
In third world countries. That's because they can't afford to get a computer.
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah, no, that is so.
Typewriter. Wow, yeah.
Typewriter. It's the worst. The absolute
Yeah, and it breaks my heart na nasira yung typewriter ko at hindi siya, parang wala na yung gumagawa.
Yeah, use it as a weapon. If somebody breaks into your house, that's what you use as a weapon. But that's the only thing it's good for. Thanks for the call, sweetheart. Appreciate you.
Thank you, Apple.
Don't forget, DM Sam, get your prize. Okay?
This is a good question. I'm having a hard time thinking.
Bye.
Maybe, okay, look. Somebody put here, FHM Playboy magazine. Okay, a magazine. Newspaper? No way. No way on the newspaper. That has to die because we need news right now. But a magazine.
Yeah, I could hang with a magazine.
Meron pa naman ngayon eh. Meron pa naman.
I remember when I did FHM, a lot of people got mad at me.
Why?
Because I did cover and I was wearing long sleeves and I was wearing like booty shorts. And they were pissed because I was sandwiched the month before and after. It was Elena Darna and Lovey Poe. So Elena Darna was basically, she looks like, Eve from Adam and Eve, like naka-cover lang yung mga private parts niya with leaves. Tapos si Lovey Poe naman, there was a snake around her. Tapos ako, naka-sweater with booty shorts. And they got mad. Bakit daw hindi ako nakahubad?
Not your fault.
I got a lot of hate.
Gusto ba i-correct yun, Mara? May pagkakataon.
No. That was my condition. But I will agree, but I will not be wearing bikinis.
Yeah. All right. 631 0899.
Oh my God, Mara, sa FHM ka? Lalo pa.
Technology that you want to bring back. Good morning.
Hello.
Hi, good morning.
Good morning. Who's
Hi,
this?
This is Danny.
Hi, Danny.
Danny.
Yeah, hi. Yung DVDs before, when you have to go to Video City para lang kumuha or maghanap ng mga movies.
I'm always gonna
medyo old
hate
school
this.
siya, but still, yung experience kasi of going to the store and picking up your movie.
Are you ready for Mo's lashing about the DVD?
I don't even know where to start with my wrath. Why? Traffic is outside.
Lang, yung experience. Pero, I mean, it's still a good thing for, for kids nowadays kasi everything is really just one click
It's not
away.
for kids. This is not for kids. We are consuming it happily, without having to go and look for a DVD. Somebody has rented it already. Oh my God, no. I'm out on this as well. But thank you. Hey, listen, I respect your opinion somewhat. Not really, but thank you for calling. Don't forget, send a message to Sam so you can get a prize.
All right, thank you.
Thank you. Thank you for
Somebody says
calling.
wired headphones. Okay, here's something that I could probably get behind. Because the quality of the audio wired is superior to wireless. Now, unless that has changed and I am unaware of this, it's kind of like Wi-Fi speeds are just different from hardwired speeds. You cannot replicate it yet. Maybe you can't distinguish it, but I have dog ears, so I can tell. Unless I don't have like the latest and the greatest, and maybe I'm missing out. But there's a difference between wired, hence we do this, versus the wireless stuff.
But in the everyday setting, though, I remember, just how my mind was blown when I switched from earphones to pods. And I was like, oh my gosh, just the freedom of not having to care about anything. Sure. Yeah, I love it. Love it.
Oh, you're right. It's not the same in terms of quality, but enough if you're not obsessed.
For everyday use, pretty darn good.
I get it. But not for me, though, still. I can't. I can tell is my problem.
And apparently it's healthier for the body to have wired rather than Bluetooth.
You're one of those people that you think your brain is being cooked by these signals and all of that stuff.
Well, also there are people that they get parang nodes behind their ears when they use wireless Bluetooth all the time.
How much of it do you have to use to get nodes behind your ears?
I'm not sure, but I believe this was Andrew Huberman. Andrew Huberman is a professor, researcher, and he does this podcast, and he was talking about that. But then more studies have to be done about it. So when he stops using the wireless, the pods, nawawala yun.
I literally sleep with my phone parked on the tip of my nose. Hey, this is me on the pillow and my phone is right here on my lips.
Oh no, I think we're all kind of guilty of this, but I do try to kind of distance it a little bit.
I don't have nodes. If I distance it, it's like there.
Nodes.
I'm fine. I'm pretty sure. But you know what, Mara, when I do sleep at night, fully knowing that my phone is right next to my face, a part of me does worry.
Yes.
Ako rin.
Are you happy now, Mara?
Pero pag malayo yung phone, nag-worry din ako.
Ganun na rin yun.
Baka mapasa ng wife ko. So buti na yung isugal na natin sa notes.
No, there's a difference between when your phone is next to your face and when your phone is under your pillow.
Iba yun. Iba yung under your pillow. Ibig sabihin, may tinatago yun.
That's a different level of hiding.
Hindi lang nodes ang problema nun.
Yeah. I could feel the heat, Mara, of my phone. That's how close it is to my face.
How far is your phone, Mara, when you're going to bed?
What I've tried just so I could get better sleep, I leave my phone in the kitchen.
Wow.
So I'm not tempted. Yes. So I am not tempted. It's basically training to have better sleep. So part of that is not having the phone near me. So I don't check it if I can't sleep. Also, even 1 second of looking at your phone ruins the frequency of your brain from really falling asleep, and it's back up to being awake. The blue light.
Totropahin ko talaga to si Mara eh. Totropahin ko talaga to sinasabi ko sa inyo. Hindi nyo kailangan mag-aral. Tatambay lang ako kay Mara na isang araw. Sinasabi ko sa inyo, ganyan-ganyan na ako magsalita. Mara, bigyan mo lang ako isang araw, promise.
Mara, lasal ka ba? Mara, lasal.
Sabi ko sa inyo natin kay Pat. Ang dahil ko natutunan kay Mara, promise.
Well, because people think about like yung sa health nila, exercising, eating, but sleep is a huge part of it. It's like what, 30% of your life. So when people train to have a healthy, like they train sa gym, people should train for their sleep.
Mara, tubig naman yung tae mo eh. So, I mean, come on. How healthy are you?
Yeah, 6:30.
Because I was...
Wala pa tayong picture na tae mo sa
I was drinking this.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Si Mara nag-umbis sa akin na sprayan ko ng magnesium ang kilikili ko. Lahat gagawin ko para kay Mara. Sabi ni Mara, hindi raw ako magkakaamoy. 3 araw na ako may putok pero naniniwala ako kay Mara na it will happen someday. Medyo umatid na ako ng kasal, umatid na ako ng festival. Sabi, Alice, may putok ka. Pero sabi ko, kapit lang. This is Mara's advice na mawawala to. Hindi sinabi ni Mara na dadaan pala ako sa putok face. Matindi.
Wait, Alex.
Na
are you
sinunod ko siya,
serious?
huwag kang gumamit ng kahit ano. Sa tingin ko, kaya pala, yung putok talaga ngayon, grabe. Ano ba na nangyayari? Maiinom ka sa putok na hindi mo alam na may putok na doon na mawawala siya. Thank you,
No,
Mara.
but seriously, are you showering before you put it on? Do you seriously put on?
Pinesitin mo pa ako. Nag-shower ako. Tapos in-spray ko na 3 beses yung magnesium oil na nirecommend mo. 3 araw na ako may putok pero tinitiis ko out of my faith to you. Kaya wag niyo sinasabi na hindi ako naniniwala kay Mara. 3 nasa kasal ako sa Okada, sa Marriott. Sabi sa akin, may putok ka ata, Alex. I go, no, it's magnesium. It's in the process. So please.
Na parang totoo.
Nandun ako sa festival, mga batang mga hindi yata naliligo, nabahuan sa akin, pero sabi ko, it's magnesium. Sabi sa isang bata, mukha mo, putok yan.
Oh my God. No, pero seriously, you smell bad? No joke.
Sa ngayon, Mara, parang bayabas to, Mara. Parang bayabas to ngayon. Hindi ko pa na-adjust na to, Mara. Pero I have faith in you. I have faith in you, Mara. Gagawin ko hanggang matapos itong sinasabing pag...
I don't know if you're joking or you're serious.
Hindi, wala. Okay naman. Okay sa Mara. Okay siya. Okay ang magnesium.
So no smell.
Dapat tayo mag-usap dito. Putok na ito pinag-uusapan.
We have to take a break. When we come back, we'll, I guess, soon wrap up our show. It is 8:45 here on this Tuesday morning. Don't forget, Alex and I will be on GTW on the podcast at 10 a.m. So if you guys still want to hang out with us, we have some interesting calls to take at 10 o'clock, and it will be also on playback.tv/goodtimes. Back after this. Don't go away.
Good times.
It is 8:51 on this Tuesday morning. You're listening to Good Times here at Magic 89.9 with the group all the way till 9 o'clock. Let's see here. Yeah, I don't know if we were supposed to bring this up here for the past, I guess, maybe like 30 minutes or 45 minutes time. You messaged me about it, and I just wanted to make sure we had like another source about what people are talking about right now on the chat room. And again, I was trying to look for another source before we actually say anything, because I don't know if. I mean, I saw Ricky's post, Ricky Flo's post on IG. I didn't see actual words that maybe something happened to CJ or not. So I'm trying to see if there's anything else out there that would, I don't know.
I think she's a pretty reliable source though, and
yeah, but I didn't really. It just, I don't know if this is the phrase of it, like say no more pain, like that one. That's the one that kind of makes it a bit more, I guess, grim than. But is there anything else there that maybe is implying that?
Sinabi na rin ni parang nag-confirm nag-message ako kay Boss Idol.
Yeah, okay.
Hannah also says he passed this morning.
That's smart. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, as you guys know, like CJ, obviously a big part of not just the station, but even the show. He was on Good Times here for quite a bit, and has always been one of the show's biggest supporters through the years. I mean, from the first day that he came into the station, he's always just kind of said how much he loved this industry and this medium and this station. I know he spent some time in RX, also came here with us. To have him on the radio show, on this show specifically, was just like the most positive person. I know in a show that kind of gets a little messy at times and risque, and we mess around and we do all of these things. He was always kind of the good guy, and always on this show. And God, I don't even know what I'm saying, because it's very difficult to kind of collect a bunch of words when you just hear something like this. But he's just a good human being. He's a good human being. So it sucks when stuff like this happens to good human beings. It happens to everybody. But to have it this early and in a time of life where he just got married and all of that, it really does kind of hit you hard. So, I don't know, man. Tough.
Yeah.
I think we're all going to have our personal testimonials of our time spent with him. So let me give mine. Just the absolute best, dude. Just, honestly, one of the best human beings we've ever had at the station. Never angry, just smiling all the time. And always nice to me. Said the nicest things about me. And not to make it about me, sorry, that's not my point. My point is, like, I can't never had an interaction with him that was not positive. Always positive. Just the nicest dude.
Yeah, yeah.
Fortunately, again, we're hearing that he passed away this morning. Yeah, just tough. So
I'm not particularly good at, talking about someone who
me too.
Passed. And like, I think this is all like pretty surreal to me. I saw him at the first event that we did to raise funds for his treatment, and he was there. And he looked good. This is really sad.
Yeah, and it's a tough cancer to get. It's a brutal. I mean, cancer in general brutal, but that one was particularly tough.
That's the same ata kay Apple, the Steve Jobs.
Yes, yeah. Pancreatic's pretty rough. Yeah, I think very rough. So, to his family, we're sorry. I'm sure you're going to get a lot of outpouring that you will see both and hear on this radio station throughout the day, as well as what you will see on social media. And for those who will visit his family or meet with them, just obviously we send our condolences as well. And huge loss, not for this station, not for this industry, but for this world. In a world filled with problems and not the best characters, to lose one of your better ones it's just tough. So
our condolences, to his family and his loved ones.
Yeah, real good dude, man. Like that's I kind of think the only thing I could say, just a good human being. So, have you ever met CJ Mara?
I think I've met him once.
Yeah.
I've met him once, yeah.
Yeah, and if you get to a point, like if you ever got to a point where you hang out with him and stuff, it's just one of those guys that when you see, you just say hi to, and he says hi to you, and it's so cool. He was so cool, man. And I like that his name, I mean, he loved this business. Like his name was CJ the DJ. Like, for all of us who have kind of quirky, funny names and puns and all of that stuff, this was like, no, this is what I do. Like, this is how important it was to me, so, so tough.
I work with CJ. Nag-work din ako kay CJ ng konti pag nag-guest ako dyan, kaya masayain tao.
Yeah. Good guy. Okay, well, it's time to get out of here. We'll see you guys tomorrow at 6 a.m. In the meantime, have a good rest of your day. Having ended the show kind of in this manner, maybe it's a good time for you guys to, in any way you can, reach out and, I don't know, show your support for his family or even the station, because he is family to us. Throughout the day, a simple message would be plenty, I think, and appreciated by everybody who was close to him and loved him, and that was a ton of people. So, we'll see you guys later on the Podlex, right, in about an hour. Everybody else, have a great day. We'll see you guys tomorrow at 6 a.m. And we'll see you guys.
See you.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye, Samara. Bye, all guys.
Good times.